Hello, babies. Hello, babies. It's your pontiff. How are you today? I'm still wearing jupe. Punishment for making a dick of myself on the Jeremy. I'm addicted to jupe now, guys. Guys. Let me talk to you about this, guys. I've just had a night away at the Hilton at the Gold Coast, Surfers Paradise. A very good fan paid for me to stay at the Hilton with the family. It was a great night away. Guys, I'm back in the saddle, broadcasting live. I can't take the time out. I got to make sure none of those slimy rodents squirm back in. And whilst I was away, I did a paid phone call. It's a Colombian guy. And basically he said to me, what watch does he get? A wedding wristwatch. I'll just tell you exactly what he said. His name was Louis. And he said to me, hello, Arch. Here we go. He goes, hello, Arch. I'm Louis and currently living in Melbourne. I'm from Colombia. Sorry about the English. Melbourne, Australia. Need advice from you. I want to buy a dress watch for my wedding and I want to make a good investment. So now I'm very confused with which watch should I buy. What is the best place to buy new or used? So this guy's in Melbourne, Australia. My budget is around 10 to 15,000. That's Aussie dollars. What's that? It's about 7,000 US till about 12,000 US, 7 to 12. Some options that I've looked at are the Santos Dumont watch, a Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso, a Grand Seiko SBGA 407. However, I trust any advice of any watch that you think could be the best one. Please advise me the best watch that you budget. I can invest for my wedding, and where do I buy in Australia? So this is Lewis. Lewis, he came to me, and you know what? I don't want to be a wet blanket, but it's hard in Oz. Nothing. What do you buy? Where do you go in Oz? There's no David SW. So we don't have David SW is more American. He does sell, but I think for this sort of lower, it's a lot of money. I didn't say it was nothing. It's a lot of money. Blue shirt, Buddha, $2. It's Friday Night Live with the Pontiff. Thank you, blue shirt. And we've got Peter Richards, £1.80. I need another Rolex. I need another Rolex too. I totally agree. Interestingly enough, I kind of said to him, maybe get the Reverso. I said, but the problem is, who do you buy the Reverso from at a discount? See, this is why it just makes you feel so bad. Then he said, oh, what about Rolex? I said, Rolex is amazing, but where do you get stock? Where do you get stock? Frozen Yukoner, $2. Donation for the Pontiff on this Friday evening. That's for Frozen Yukoner. And we got Tattoo, $2, a small donation. And it just made me realize, you know what? It's very hard to get good pieces for a special occasion. This dude is he's getting into marital bliss, and he wants a wristwatch. He wants a wristwatch to remember the occasion. And, and he's in Australia. I mean, they give the discounts here are lousy. I've been there. Hourglass. Ugh. Watches of Switzerland. Monards. CB, $10. Test, Archie. New credit card arrived. Someone cloned my card and charged for escort services in Brisbane. Was it you? It wasn't me, officer. Tattoo, how are you?
How are you, my Pontiff?
Hey, I am fantastic. I had a very good fan who paid for me to stay at the Gold Coast Hilton.
Wonderful. Did you access the mini bar?
No. Don't be ridiculous. I got to tell you, it was nice. It doesn't feel that luxurious. I don't know what it is. Luxury is sort of becoming more and more commonplace now. Like I dreamed of staying at the Hilton for years. And now that I kind of been there, I realize they don't have enough lifts. The parking's atrocious and the service isn't that great.
It's gone downhill ever since they put Paris in charge.
Yes. Benny B, $5. Dis now has 2 YouTube channels, Watch Drama and his own one. He also made a diss track against you with Mark 31 and Austin Excommunicate. What's he saying? That guy's nuts. You know what? The guy is nuts. I think I'm going to distance myself from that Fruit Loop.
I wouldn't excommunicate him. It would give him more attention.
Yeah, we just let him wilt in the paddock. It's like a plant. You just don't give it any water.
Put on the bug spray, the Roundup.
Let me say to you, a guy rang me last night. I had a paid phone call. He wants to get a wedding watch. What do you get? 10 to 15 Aussie. That's 7 to 13 US. What do you get? Plastic. He's in Melbourne. He's in Melbourne.
Go to Shani's website. Pull it up.
Yeah, I think you could be right there. That's Watch Gallery. Watch Gallery. Watch Gallery. That's where we're going. We're going to European Watch Gallery. Shawnee is in Collins Street. It's just a little store, but it is pretty damn cool. I love my Shawnee. Share screen. Here we go there, baby. Let's get this baby up on the screen. Share screen. Here we go. We're looking at Shawnee's website. Okay, we're looking here. Let's have a look. Actually, I tell you what, a nice dress watch. This Omega DeVille, that's not terrible for 4,800. That's kind of a dress watch.
What about Rolex?
Rolex is too expensive. You know this. You
There
know
must be
this.
something there
Look,
for
what do you think of this? This
$10,000.
nice little Cellini pocket watch for $3,000. That's not terrible, is it?
Is he blue? Any
Um, Look, okay, 15. We got a black GMT. This is actually pre-ceramic.
Perfect.
See, look at this. Even a Yacht Meister. That's a brand newie. $22,000. Smackaroonies. Expensive.
Crazy price.
No, well, this is just the market. I don't really want to recommend a Tudor. Tuners.
There was nice pre-ceramic black
Look,
two-tone
like this
sub.
IWC's nice, but $15,000. No, I don't want to. I don't think he wants to go quite that high.
Toxic,
Look, a nice
garbage.
little watch. Okay, this El Primero's beautiful. Look at this. This El Primero. El Primero Zenithal. It's $8,000. That's not bad value, is it?
It's terminal. You want
Look
Rolex?
at this. Jaeger LeCoultre Master Compressor Geographic 16.5. Okay, that's solid gold. That is a statement watch.
I guess
That's not.
you never sell if it's
You
marriage
never
watch.
sell it. I know, but look, it's a box. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. No? I think that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I reckon
like
that.
Rolex.
I know, but Rolex is expensive. Plastic. Tattoo.
What about vintage watch co?
Okay, let's have a look. Look here. Okay,
Need to
let's have a
live
look. Look at this here. This is Shawnee's website. What's he got available in the lower end, like the Aussie lower end? There's nothing. The only thing he's got, okay, he got that GMT. I reckon this pocket watch could be a way to go. What do you reckon? $3,000?
Loose change for some.
I mean, it's a Cellini pocket watch. It's just it's nothing. It's a great heirloom piece, isn't it? What do you reckon?
2
I don't
days
know.
super chats for you.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Kuiper Mite Frog, $2. Best watch to celebrate a divorce. Gold sub. Gold sub. Gold sub. And we got another super chat here. Super Neutron Star, $5. Arch, he always tells the truth and he always keeps his word. This is what trips up his critics. Integrity, honesty, real man. Love you, Arch. Thank you. Thank you. I got to say, in all honesty there, I'm just posting the link. I want to say this to you. I want to I just want to say something to you. I want to say this to you. What do you think? I'm just posting the link in the WhatsApp there, just see if we can get some showcase watches. £4.50. Little something for plastics further education. Hopefully we can find a school that will help his vocabulary expand from Lolex, 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 Lolex. Yeah, good point. I tell you who. Okay, let's go and have a look at Vintage Watch Co. Let's call up Vintage Watch Co. in Sydney. Yes, they can ship. Oh, 36 mil Datejust. That'd be absolutely perfect as a wedding watch. What do you think, Plastic? There's some really nice. He's got some nice. Guess what? That Milgauss is gone. The Milgauss is gone, Plastic. Tattoo. The Milgauss is gone from Ronnie's website. Look at this. And we've got another super chat here. Ballo DeVille, 20 euros. Hey, Arch, how do you rank these Langes by personal preference? Okay. Lange 1 Grand, Lange 1, 1815 up down, 1815 annual calendar, and 1815 flyback chrono. Okay. My order would be 1815 flyback chrono, Lange 1 Grand, 1815 annual calendar, 1815 up down, and Lange 1. There you go. That's how I would do it. I got to tell you, looking at this is the website. I tell you what, some Pams. He's got some reasonable Pam. Could that be a dress watch? Probably not. That Flieger, wouldn't that Flieger for six?
It's marriage watch. You never sell, so you can buy whatever you like.
Okay, this IWC could be an absolute perfect marriage watch. Look at this.
Is that the one
This
you really bought?
IWC, it's only $6,000. Let's be honest. When you're getting married, money is always tight. I reckon this could be a beautiful. This is a classic IW 371704 Gents IWC Flieger. What a perfect watch. Absolutely. It's naked, but it's only $6,000. It's under $6,000 for a beautiful IWC Flieger. How could that not be a beautiful thing? I reckon that could be a go.
If you mention the show, you get discount.
Hopefully. Peter Richards, £4.50. Thoughts on OP green and yellow? Peter, I love them, but they're expensive, man. Ridiculous. Absolutely. Let's just have a look at what Rolex Vintage Watch Co.'s got. Okay. I got to say, this here, that's a ladies. Look, okay, 36 mil Datejust 8A. That could be a contender. The Milgauss, see, that's expensive. $16,000. That's a lot of money. That's the price. That's the price, sunshine. Pay it or fake off. Look at this. He's got the 40. Look at this. Under 10. This would be an absolutely perfect wedding watch. Here you go. Oh, it's only 36 mil. Shit. It's only 36.
Like the Explorer 2. The Explorer 2 for 12,000.
Where's that?
I saw it on Vintage Watch Co.
12.8. Yeah, okay, 13,000. That's the previous. Yep. That's a goer. 2,000. That's a nice, honest Explorer 2. Yes. That's actually. You know what? And it's a white dial that'll go perfect as a wedding. White, virginal white.
Nice patina coming up for that one.
Yeah, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. That's not bad. It's not terrible. 73 MAF G serial number 14060M. Any good? Last of the last. Any no date pre-ceramic is a great, or any no date sub is a great watch. Last of the last is always a bit special.
They've gone up too much in price.
Yeah, he hasn't mentioned prices, but I personally like the two liners better. Okay.
5 years ago, you get that model for $5,000.
Yeah, 5 years ago, if my auntie had balls, she'd be my uncle.
Exactly. I should have bought
Hey,
one.
I wanted to ask you something. So there we go. I
Yeah.
think we've discussed it. We've given him a few choices. I reckon the pick of the cream. I tell you what, I reckon the pick of the cream is for him. Okay. I reckon it depends on his budget, but I like that if he's got a lot of money. I like that gold JLC Geographic. It's at the upper end. At the
Never
lower
sell.
end, I reckon that Flieger could be a great watch. That Flieger could be a great watch. And in the middle, that Explorer 2 could be absolutely perfect.
One and done.
Nothing against, let me say this, there's nothing against the JLCs, the Reversos, but nobody's got one available. And you don't want to pay new prices for JLC. You don't want to pay new prices, just like that Geographic was a fraction of its new price. That's the same with the Reverso. You don't really want to buy that new. The Grand Seiko, I got nothing against Grand Seiko. I love Grand Seikos. I think if you want to get a Grand Seiko, probably E-Lady. That's that Japanese seller. E-Lady has a few good ones. Just remember, register for their newsletter because you get a discount. There's a newsletter discount of about 12% at the moment. They've got a pumpkin sale. I have no idea why they call it a pumpkin sale, but that's what they call it. So that's another option. I hope that helps. I'm gonna play a game with you. Okay?
Yes.
Is that okay if I play? Can I play a game with you?
I like games.
Okay, that's good. I'm just going to bring up, let me just share a video with you firstly. Okay. And I want to know, just hang on with me. Just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I'm trying to find it. You can never find anything when you're trying to get it up live on the show. You know this, don't you? You cannot
You never find it when you try to get it up. Is that what you said?
Yeah, never can find it when you're trying to get it up. You know how it is.
You need more fuel.
I can't find this bloody thing. You know, this is what pisses me off. I had it up before. I had it up and it just went down. This is what, just hang on. I'll just be one moment, please. I'm trying to find, the leads are weak. The leads are weak. Just hang on there. I don't know where the hell I put it. Where the hell did I put this stupid thing? Just hang on. I just hate it when I can't find something. Oh, okay, got it. It's at the top. It's silly. You know this? Sometimes these things can be really silly. You know this?
I love your chat yesterday with Green Room. Very insightful.
Do you think I helped him or not?
Yes, you gave him all the tools he need to succeed.
Here we go. Look at this. Beautiful. Okay, this guy here, Michael Constantine. You ever heard of him?
No. Sound like mobster.
Hey, we got a new, Vlad is a new member. Thank you, Vlad, for becoming a new member. And I've also got a super chat, CB, $10 to help the pontiff to get it up. Thank you. What sort of watch do you reckon this guy would be wearing? Let's just put this into perspective. What would this guy be wearing? What do you reckon? I reckon he'd be wearing an IWC Flieger, which he sold to Ronnie for $4,000.
I would see him in girl size Patek, 34 mil.
Okay. Okay, next one. Linda Evans. What would she be wearing?
Date just 36. Diamond.
Oh, no. What about a Patek? Patek 24. Could we give her a Patek? A quartz Patek?
I think she liked to put her hand in very wet, sloppy places. Maybe Patek not so good.
Hello, Mr. Rourke.
Hello, Archie. How are you today?
Hey.
How are you, Tattoo?
Boss. Hello, boss.
Hello, Tattoo. How are you, my friend?
Mr. Rourke, what watch would Linda Evans wear?
I think she would wear
Come on, I'm saying Patek. Cartier bandwagon. Okay, let's keep going.
But what watch would you?
Okay,
What watch
What
would
about
you
him?
recommend for me?
what about
Miss-
him? John Forsyth.
He would wear
I would put him. I would
Santos
say
Dumont.
day 8.
Gold
day
Santos
date.
Dumont.
He would
What?
wear a day date.
I
He's
agree.
36 or
very
40?
classy. He's very classy. Jean
36 or
Forsyth.
40, and what
70s.
color medal?
36 because he was not alive when the 40 came out.
Yeah, but
I
this is
can
if he was
resurrect him,
alive
if you will.
today. What would you expect him?
I think he would
36.
probably wear. Go on, yes, my friend. Tattoo.
I think 36 diamond dial.
What medal? I'd say white gold.
Yes.
White gold?
Yes. No,
White
yellow.
gold?
He is a yellow gold man.
Okay.
I like yellow gold.
Come aboard.
What about this loser? I never heard of this guy, Lee Horsley. Never
I
heard
don't
of
know
him.
him. He wears Tag Heuer.
What do you think? I never heard of
That's
this loser before. Have you, Lee?
Tattoo.
Well, I mean,
Accurate. He would wear quartz tag.
he was an
quartz.
American film actor, right? I'll just work out who the fuck this guy is. He had roles in Nero Wolf, Matt Houston, and Paradise. Never heard of any of that shit. Have you?
Let me just say to the
He look
punters.
like regular at Blue Oyster Bar.
Tag Heuer. I'd agree with you there. He's a Tag Heuer wearer. Okay, keep going. Oh, beautiful. Patricia Klaus. What would she wear?
Longines for ladies.
You go, boss. You go.
Longines for ladies with rose gold.
Long jeans.
Yes.
We're expecting you.
Lee Majors.
Oh, yes. He would wear
IWC Flieger with
Submariner.
Salita Movement.
Submariner. Archie.
Submariner.
No.
Two-tone?
No. Solid gold.
Two-tone?
Solid gold sub. No, solid gold.
I think two-tone with black dial.
Interesting choice.
What color dial? Solid gold sub, black, 30, or blue?
Blue. Always blue.
Okay, blue. Fine. No problem.
Erin Moran. You know who she is?
She's dead.
I know, but what would she be wearing?
What's a good watch for dead woman? Maybe
Most of these people are
Omega
dead. Okay, just
Constellation.
hang on. Superstar Neutron, $5. Archie, Kick Plastic, and Mr. Rourke. Notice 0 super chats. This show is. Look, we're talking watches, guys. And here we go. Showcase watches, £4.50. Archie, you sacked off the money-making crew for this shower of shite. Arch, we need committee meeting to sort this disaster out and get the big bucks.
Showcase, don't worry, we will be off in a minute because we have to go back to the island to welcome the
The
guests.
plane! The
I
plane.
must.
Now,
I must
what would
ring the
she
bell.
wear? I reckon
Not yet.
if she was still alive, she'd be in a.
This-
She was actually living in a trailer park. So
This is Joni. Her name is Joni.
Joni, yeah, Joni.
Joni loves Chachi, yes.
Yes. What?
Yes.
Chachi is still rich, but isn't he?
Oh, yes, he
He has
is.
many lawsuits pending.
Charles in
Yeah.
charge. He was
Charles
Charles
in
in charge.
charge.
Yes, yes.
What happened to Joni then? Why didn't Joni?
I don't think
Mental illness.
she may have had Kimberly syndrome from different
Kimberly.
strokes. Yes.
Okay, so what watch would she wear? Whatever she hasn't pawned yet.
Timex.
She
She has
hasn't pawned.
Timex. She has Timex.
Timex.
Omega. Broken Omega.
Okay, gold sub, gold sub, gold sub.
Or day date. Or
Yeah.
no,
Gold sub bar.
GMT because he's a traveler.
What do you think?
Yes.
Gold sub, bud, isn't it?
Root beer. Root beer.
Yes. Solid gold root beer with the tiger's eye. Yes. What do you
Okay.
think, my friend Tattoo?
I agree. Especially when he gets off the boat, and hot sun, the plane.
The plane.
Hot sun, the plane.
I think it's a sub. I think it's a sub he's wearing there. What's that? What watch is that?
Difficult to tell, my friend. Difficult to tell.
I don't have my glasses. I cannot see. I am short-sighted, you see.
What? You know, it's Captain Stubbling, wasn't it? Captain Stubbling, wasn't he? He was Captain Stubbling. Where? What watch did Captain Stubbling wear?
He did that too.
Sorry?
He did.
He's
They
passed
all
on.
did.
He's passed on. He has passed on.
I know that. You know that Love Boat's been sold to scrap as well, but let's not destroy that. Let's not tell the viewers. It's been sold to a scrapyard that had a whole crew of Indian workers or Bangladeshi workers who pulled it apart with MIG welders, Ozito power tools. Okay, but we don't need to mention that, okay?
So
Let's
to
keep
Mafia.
rolling through. Keep rolling through. I
Okay.
think. Plenty of
Promise is something for everyone. We set a course for
Siegfried, get smart.
Lange won.
I reckon it'd be an 1815, the 36 mil.
No,
dress
he
watch.
is. He wears
1815.
5235 Patek Philippe for doctor. No, hold on. Doctors wear.
Prince, Rolex Prince, no?
No, the one with the pulsation to count the
Ooh, they don't
pulses
like
of the
this-
heartbeat. Yes.
Tomatoes. Why are they throwing tomatoes? I
They
thought this was-
don't. They don't like 1980s
TV.
American. No, they don't like it.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Grand, $5. I don't wonder what happened to the old crew. I wonder what happened to the orange headset, white gloves, and Dame Edna. Average, hot, pink, Burkan.
Barry
Yeah,
Humphries was very good actor, very good impressionist, very
Who's
good.
that?
Barry Humphries.
I love Barry Humphries. Okay, let's keep going here quickly.
your mind on
Okay. This dude.
Omega Seamaster, I believe.
Omega Seamaster. Yes. White dial.
Blue.
I'd even say Omega Seamaster GMT with sword hands.
No, the blue one
blue one?
during the Bond era with Pierce Brosnan. Yes.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Super Rodent, $2. A watch with one wonky subdial is perfect for Tando Tim. Ooh. And
The Panthers do not
Showcase-
like us. The Panthers
Showcase
do not
watches,
like us.
£1.80. Which is worse, this show or Luxury to Last?
I must go now. I must go and
Wait,
ring
Tattoo.
the bell.
Let's finish the credits.
Yes, my boss.
Finish the credits.
Yes, sir.
It's
His name is Ted Lange. Ted Lange. Look, Ted Lange. There you go, the bartender.
What would the
Black
bartender
dial?
wear?
Black Dial Daytona.
Black Dial Daytona. That's Sydney. That's Sydney. That's Sydney, by the way.
Sydney, Australia.
In the
That's
early
Sydney,
80s. In the early 80s.
They're
That
not
is Harbour
showing the
Bridge.
Opera House. They're not showing the Opera House.
Yeah, but still,
No,
that's
they're
because
standing at
the
the Opera
terminal. The
House.
cruise ship terminal is there. That's because the cruise ship terminal is. I know exactly where they shot that photo, that bit of video.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Sam,
yes.
Okay, Sam. Okay, we'll remove that.
She
Sam
wears ladies
Davidson.
date just. She wears ladies date
Ladies,
just.
they just steel or two tone.
Do you know who wore ladies date just? Kiri Tekanoa. Dame
yes,
Kiri
she did.
Tekanoa.
Solid gold opera
And I think
singer,
with rubies, I think.
New Zealand opera singer. Sam
Yes,
Davidson, £10. I've
yes.
ditched my Panerai base as a daily, now wearing my deep sea as my daily. What's your opinion? As I've looked at your videos to do with this topic and of yours and see mixed reviews, is the the Theanon James Cameron. No. Nothing wrong with that. The Deep Sea, it's a heavy duty watch, man. Whether it's black or James Cameron, doesn't matter, man. You got to wear what you like. Even the watch cardinal's throwing tomatoes. Look at this.
I really must go. I must
Tatu, yes,
ring the bell.
Hey,
Must avoid the
bye-bye.
tomatoes.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, my friend.
Archie, first, what watch do you recommend for me?
Oh, you know what?
Patek? I think
No,
golden
no.
ellipse.
I know
Golden
exactly
ellipse.
No, can I tell you? Steel
Yes.
Panther quartz. Panther.
Cartier. Two-tone.
Cartier.
Two-tone Cartier.
Okay, how about a cougar? Can we go for a cougar? That's the Panther. The circular Panther was called a cougar. What do you think of that?
Yes.
What do you think?
Can
we do one more show? Can we do one more show? Can we
The
do one more
punters do
show?
not like this.
We'll try this
wait
one. We'll
till
try another
tomorrow.
show, okay?
Do Dallas. You want to do Dallas?
Dallas. What?
Dallas. You know, JR and Bobby Ewing.
I thought you meant Debbie.
Yes.
Debbie.
No.
I quite like. Hey.
Cliff Barnes. Yes.
Archie, why are you making us eat a shit sandwich? Malik
I think
Diamond. What do you mean?
let's I think we should put them out of their misery for today. Otherwise they will leave. Yes.
36
Very
mil
classy.
day date. 36 mil day date. I would even say diamond dial and perhaps diamond on the lugs.
Yes, or maybe white gold because he's understated. Arnold and Willis, yes.
What a disaster. Why did it go so wrong?
Different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world. Everybody's got.
Now, do you see this limousine is actually the factory limousine? It's the stretch, the factory stretched Cadillac Fleetwood of 1977.
A special kind of story.
It's got that extra pillar. You see what I mean?
Oh,
Everybody finds a way to shine. It don't matter that you got
That was an expensive car.
not a lot. So what? They'll have theirs and you'll have yours and I'll have mine.
By the way, they lived on the 30th floor. This building, it only has 28 floors in real life. Did you know that?
really?
And they also, on the next
Interesting.
season, they removed this driveway because they weren't actually allowed to pull up in it and film.
Interesting.
And together we'll be fine. 'Cause it takes different strokes to move the world. Yes, it does. It takes different strokes to move the world.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I
enough
take
TV.
my leave. Thank you very much. And
Yes.
till next time, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Mr. Rourke. There we go, guys. That's Malik Diamond, $5. Archie, why are you making us eat a shit? I was trying to bring in some new content. I thought, hey, we'll have a look at some 80s TV shows. Showcase watches, £1.80. Loudmouth Tim looking like superstar right now. Thank you. Thank you. Showcase. Whoa, tomatoes. Okie dokie. Let's get this baby under wraps. Let's get this baby. ABC. They didn't like it. What did you think?
Arch, what was that all about? Come on, what on earth?
Yeah.
Let's just bring some
Let's
pop
just-
people on the show now. Come
Yeah,
on.
proper people on there. Yeah.
You need-
Showcase
Yes.
watches, £1.80. Arch, why do you hate us so much? You do this to us. I thought you'd love a bit of new entertainment, you know?
Do you know? I think these people are too young to appreciate.
Good television.
1980s cheesy
70s,
American
late 70s,
glamour.
early 80s American 30-minute. It was 20 minutes of television with a couple of ads in it. You know, perfect. It was just perfect, wasn't it?
It just painted that picture of America as the best place on earth.
Do you remember those TV shows?
Oh yeah,
You remember things like Chips?
yep, yep.
You
John
had
and Punch.
BJ and the Bear. I loved BJ and the Bear. Did you ever watch that?
No, I don't remember that one.
The guy in the truck, the semi-trailer with the monkey, the chimpanzee.
Oh, do you remember Smokey and the Bandit? Burt Reynolds.
Yes, that was a little bit rough. That was a bit rough. There was some great TV shows from there, wasn't there?
I remember
Magnum PI.
Aussie TV. I remember Aussie TV. I remember the Sullivans. I remember A Country Practice, both of which I
A
hated.
Country Practice.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a secret? You know
Go
the
on.
guy who played the plumber, not
I
Cookie.
think
You know the
so.
plumber. Bob Hatfield.
Rings a bell.
Bob
I
Hatfield.
remember
You know
this
the plumber.
plumber.
He was done for kitty fiddling. Did you know that? I think.
You know, there's a lot of people in, especially Hollywood, that or are still to this day suspected of child molestation, and apparently there were parties of these where all these TV stars, child TV stars, would go, and a lot of parents turned a blind eye to it or were in denial because they were their retirement plans. Their children were their retirement plans. Got Corey Feldman from the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
He was threatening to blow the lid off it, but I reckon he got silenced. Oh, Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, I remember Dukes of Hazzard. Knight Rider. I remember Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Oh, going back to Aussie TV just very quickly. Obviously, Neighbours and Home and Away. They're still on today. I remember Young Doctors.
In 1999, his real name was Pippa. His real name was Gordon Stephen Pippa. In 1999, Pippa was charged with sexual molestation of an 11-year-old girl who attended his home to help him unpack boxes. Pippa, however, always maintained his innocence and was subsequently acquitted of the charges. He died of cardiac arrest in 2004 at the age of 72. His obituary
Not
stated
bad
that he was a
innings.
good bloke on and off. Okay, so he was acquitted. Okay, let's just say that there. So I got to be totally honest with you. I found it hard when Dieter Brummer. I hated Dieter Brummer. I hated Shane. Okay, I thought he was a punk with that little earring, and I just thought he was a smart. I don't know if you remember the first.
He was meant to play
Sorry?
that. That's the part he was meant to play, the young, kind of waywardly delinquent, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And his brother, Nick Parrish, the cop,
was the
was
cop.
the
That's
diametric
right.
opposite.
And they were living in Mr. Fisher's house.
That's right, because I think Nick Parrish shacked up with his niece, Flathead's niece.
Yes, I liked it when Marilyn was gorgeous. Remember Marilyn?
What was her name?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. I was looking down the screen.
Oh gosh, there you go.
Yeah.
Obviously, Neighbours.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the car salesman, Lou.
Oh,
remember
Lou
Lou?
Carpenter, yeah. Larrick
Yes.
and Lou. Larrick
Yes.
and Lou.
Lou
Harold
Carpenter.
Bishop.
Oh my God! You know, it's kind of the funny thing is with these celebrities, they can go out of flavor very quickly, and they got nothing else to fall back on, do they?
They either play the long game and they're celebrities for the rest of their lives, or you're
Well, it's
right.
hard to do.
They fall by the wayside and wither away.
Like Shane, you know, Dieter Brummer, he said he could never work in a bar. Everyone would make fun of him. What are you doing serving drinks? Aren't you Shane? Weren't you on the front cover of TV Guide?
And apparently, Angel,
He was a window
Melissa
cleaner,
George,
actually.
she was not very nice in real life.
Well, no, just 1 minute there.
Actually, she's been in some American productions.
No, she when they say she wasn't nice, she looked down on Australia. She said, "Oh, you know," she just kind of. I understand what she says. Being a superstar myself.
Oh, of course.
No, I kind of liked it, but Melissa George has done well, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's been in some American productions.
Here we go. Loose Tooth, $2. What next? Marcelo or Dis reading an audio book? That's not nice, is it? JDIDX, $5. What next? Airwolf, Quantum Leap, Murder, She Wrote, Elf, and Night Court. Elf.
Oh,
and
I remember
Night Court. Remember had that guy he was also the guy from Greatest American Hero. Remember that?
I never remember who was actually on there because it was on too late for me. But
Did you ever watch Australian courtroom thing called Rafferty's Rules?
No, don't remember that.
You didn't get that. Okay, maybe it wasn't sent over. Super Neutron Star, $2. Bitcoin poised for a rampage up to 100,000. Discuss. Stay away from that crypto crap. I'm not into this crypto crap. You'll lose your shirt. Buy watches, man. At least the watches can make you happy. Mr. Grand, £2. Bring Timmy back. Hashtag Ukrainian duo. He's currently in Korea, and when he comes back, we will get him on the show. Okay? Yes, definitely.
There's something about the
I
Bank
like
of
Alf
England.
Stewart. You know Alf Stewart. Alf Stewart. I liked him as a character.
Isles, you can open up the shop. I'm flaming leaving.
Yes, he always lost his temper. He drove a Range Rover. Remember that? So he did well in his
Land
shop.
Rover, wasn't it? Range Rover or Land Rover?
Was a Range Rover, but then it became a Land Rover. Totally BBW. We got the Doc on. Doc, how are you?
How's it going, gentlemen? How's it going, ABC?
Yeah, we're doing an autopsy. It's good to bring you back in here because yesterday we were looking at Green Room's personal life. Today we're looking at TV shows, and people didn't like us. The Love Boat. I had the Love Boat on. You remember the Love Boat, Doc?
Oh, yes. Did you want me to send you a picture of what Julie looks like now? You'll be surprised.
Yes, please do that.
Let me see if I
They
can
had
do that.
two Julies, didn't they? They replaced her halfway through.
Really?
Well, what's her name? Julie. What's her name? Julie.
Let me look it up here. Her real life name, Lauren Tews or something. Tews.
Yeah, Lauren Tews. I'm just calling it up now. She doesn't look too bad. What's the problem?
Well, you're looking at her from the Love Boat days. I'm going to show you what she looks like now.
I know what she looks like now. I don't think she looks too bad. I'll bring it up. I've already got the picture on my screen, Doc. Bobby Google taught me a few things. Let me call it up here. Have a look at this. You be your own star. There we go now. What's wrong with that? I think she looks rather sweet. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that, Doc? I don't understand the problem. Please explain. I admit it's not the same as this, but that was 40 years ago, Doc.
I'm going to send you a better one.
Can I tell you this, Doc?
Yes, sir.
Can I tell you this, please?
Yes, sir.
You know, one thing she's got going for her, unlike the rest of the crew.
She's still alive.
She's still alive! Yes. Did you know that? She's still alive. Even the boat, you know, the Love Boat itself, Pacific Princess.
Did it get retired?
That got sold to scrappers in Bangladesh. Sold off.
Okay. So you see the picture right next to her there on the right.
Yeah.
And she's a little heavier now.
Doc, I think we're all a little heavier.
Well, I'm I'm 6'4" and 180.
Yeah, but
But
Doc,
you're right. I'm heavier than I was in high school. Sure.
look, Doc, does it matter?
That's all right. 6'4" and 180.
Yeah, I was.
You're not out of shape.
No.
Because I remember Michael Jordan was 6'6" and 200.
Yeah,
Look.
no. I'm right in the middle of the ideal. But I work at it.
Nice.
Sometimes I only eat one meal if I haven't done anything with the day. If I'm just being lazy, you know. On a good day, you know, after hanging out with a young lady or whatever, till mid-morning, I might eat a big meal at 2 o'clock.
One of those fake veggie burgers, you know, those fake veggie burgers. You'll go and have a miraculous. What sort of burger was it? A marvelous burger? Or what was it?
Impossible. What's it called?
Yeah.
I don't eat those. Those are genetically modified. They add in genes for human blood to.
Yeah, that's how they get the flavor, Doc.
Is it
Eating veggies isn't that, Doc? Let me explain it to you. Eating veggies ain't that bloody tasty, Doc. Of course they're gonna add some pig blood. Okay, big fucking deal. I still think she looks rather hot. I'd give that one a squirt. I'd give that one a squirt any day of the week.
I said human blood, not human blood, animal blood. They add in the
this one's a bit. Look, this one here is a bit hard to handle. But look, what do you expect, Doc? She's no longer young. Do you understand, Doc? You can't stay young forever.
There's a singer that they put in the WhatsApp group. I can't remember her name now. I'll think of it. She looked amazing. She's 50 years old now. She's doing something. Tiffany. She's going to the gym every day. I don't know what she's doing.
On Love Boat from 1977 to 1986. That's when Love Boat was, okay?
Doc, is it Tiffany?
Oh, you're talking about Julie still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and send you the picture here, and I'll put it in your WhatsApp here, and then you'll see. Did you get my other little thing, that little documentary? You might be afraid to watch it, but one day you might.
Yeah, Doc. Sometimes, Doc, I'd rather live in ignorance. You know this? I prefer to live.
The picture of Julie.
Yeah, what is super thanks? What do I put super thanks? What is super thanks? Can I ask you this, Doc?
That's, I think, a new thing where if you're watching a non-live stream, because YouTube wants to make more revenue for itself. So it's a new thing. It's like a live stream super chat, but it's for a regular video that's not a live stream. That's my understanding.
How do I turn that on? I never heard of this thing before.
We don't know. That's why we sent you the thing about it, to figure out what's going on. What's happening to my picture here? What are you guys doing?
I got to tell you guys, I just want to say to you, man, it is very, very difficult. Life can be difficult, guys. It is hard, you know? YouTube isn't as easy as you think it is. This is a tough gig to try and bring entertainment to you guys here. It's a hard situation, okay?
You don't owe anyone anything. You don't fucking owe anyone.
Well, I do think I do. I owe a lot to my punters there. You know, I really, I try my best. You know, that's all I can do. Is sometimes things bomb. You know, television shows. I love television shows from the 80s.
I don't think most of the others appreciate it like you do.
It's like 80s cars. I love them.
My guess is they want to talk about something other than 80s television.
Yeah.
That's the impression I got, but I don't know.
You know, I'll tell you what I saw. Yeah, Arch, what do you think of Teddy Baldassar? I think he seems quite a nice bloke, nice guy.
Yeah.
You
I
think
remember
that's really his
interviewed
girlfriend?
you.
Really?
He
I
interviewed
think
you a
he's
while back, and I think he was quite respectful and acknowledged you
yeah,
as the OG.
yeah.
How about another collab with him?
Oh, I'm not. You do not have access to super thanks yet. Oh, okay. I don't understand. What's the requirement for super thanks? I don't understand that. Super thanks. I don't understand that. What's the requirement? Teddy Baldassar, I got to tell you, man, I kind of think he's kind of commercialized the thing. You know, I love that German dude, Caseback Watches. I really like him. I think he's quite original.
Does
I
he
enjoy
still
his
do
videos
any?
quite a
Does he
lot.
still do any content? Okay,
Yes, he
so-
Ah,
does.
little.
Yes, he does. He does it. He puts out something probably once a week.
Okay.
He does watch reviews of what Archie would call shitters, but he did like a glass shoot recently,
I'll
last few
tell you,
days.
a shiter I saw was this Oris that has copied the Seiko tuner. I'm like, why would you do that? I hate Oris. I think they're my most hated brand. Them and Hublot.
Oris.
Yeah.
Even
I hate
more
them.
than Frederick Constantine.
I don't really consider that. That's just we're trying to be Vacheron, but we're not really. It's like the distant cousin of
Kind of a cheap,
Vacheron
no, a
Constantin.
cheap attempt at being
Yeah.
Vacheron.
I mean, they make. I think was it them or Universal Genève that makes some nice looking watches, but I don't know if I'd buy one.
This guy Tim
No.
has a really nice Rolex, by the way. He has a nice Datejust on it.
Let me know when there's any super chats because I can't see any. The super chats have dried up. What do we start talking about, guys? Cars?
Oh my
Here we
gosh,
go.
I
Not
can't
cars.
I
not
can't
cars,
see him
not
either.
cars. Not cars.
Bella
not
DeVille,
cars.
€10. Arch, if you could keep one paddock for the rest of your life, 5205, 5230, or a 5. Okay, so 5205, that's a annual calendar with the little eyes and the sculpted sides. 5230, that's a current
think
model world
Bring them
time.
up. He's paid €10. Bring them up.
Yes,
maybe.
let's bring them up. Got no one else donating, that's for sure, do we?
Five
Hey?
two-
I'd like to
205 is-
I'd like to add a
go-
5170 to that. Even though he didn't include it, but he came with a 5172. I'd like to add a 5170 to that list.
Another 5235.
Just hang
for
on,
one
guys.
with the regulator dial. That's so cool.
And also 5296P. That platinum is gorgeous.
Okay, yeah, I don't mind it.
1 minute, guys. I
I
got
just
some
think the
technical issues here.
I think the 5196 is iconic.
It's just that platinum dial. Wow. When you see it in person, especially.
I'll tell you which platinum watch I like. It's the Vash.
The
what's it
1921.
called?
That's what you like.
Traditional, the Patrimony Traditional in platinum. It's got that winning combination of silver and blue. Looks really, really cool.
If I
And I
had the
think
kind
we-
of job where I was around people who were alive, I'd want that 5196P, I think.
I think Vacheron are no longer as toxic as they used to be. They're really making a surge. People are going
Oh,
on
they
about
definitely
them.
are, guys. They are amazing stuff. Let me just call this up here. Just let me, my XT. I'm still running a 386, by the way. Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go. So, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I got to do a defrag. I think I might have to do a This is the 5205. Do you love that or what? What do you think of that?
Yeah,
That's a
that is
cool
nice.
watch, isn't it?
That's
How could that not be
fantastic.
beautiful? Beautiful. That'd be I reckon that could be a one and done.
Pure
Definitely.
class.
Yeah, that could certainly be a one and done. Actually, what overloaded my computer was looking up Lauren. Yeah, admittedly, she has changed a fair bit, Doc. I won't bullshit you, okay? Yeah, Doc, it's surprising the changes. But, Doc, don't forget, too, in 1980, when that show was when she was in her prime, I was still in grade 3, Doc. Okay. Okay, Doc? You understand?
Yes.
5230. That's another beautiful watch. This is just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. How could you not love that? If you had to pick one to go with, and then the final one is a 5172. That's the manual wine chronograph 5170. That's the one I like.
The 2i one.
The two is the newer one. And look at that blue. How could you not love that blue? How could you not love that blue?
Is
Tell
that a
me this.
tachymeter scale on the outer chapter ring?
How could you not love that? Tell me this.
Is that a bigger picture? Is that a tachymeter? I think it is.
Yeah,
right?
I think it is. Yeah, but so what? That doesn't mean.
I think tachymeters are fantastic.
I like
Especially
the
when you're
syringe
driving.
hands. Do you like this? Look, if I had to pick one, you know what, Bello? Any of those is fucking amazing.
If I had to pick one, I'd go for the 5205. But I think you'd go for the 5230, wouldn't you? Because it's a world time.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Does Tanzil have one
you,
of them?
do you want to see? Do you want to see? I just want to show you something quickly there. Just bring something up. I reckon they'd all be very sexy. You know what? Well, why are they throwing tomatoes still? What the hell's going on? Search Elf Stewart Dungeon on YouTube. It's better than I'm off to plan my show. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Any other super chats? Let's have a look there. I just want to show you something very quickly.
There's
So
no
we're
one
gonna
from
stop this
Brian BK.
Share
There's one from
screen. I want to
Brian
show you
BK.
something just before we go. The Love Boat today. Do you want to see the Love Boat? There it is there. That's when it was scrapped.
Oh my God.
Is that kind of sad or not?
Every night has its dawn.
That's it being scrapped.
Brian BK super chat.
Formerly Pacific Princess scrapping.
Super chat. Brian BK super chat.
Brian BK. Thank you, sir. Brian BK. Here we go. Brian BK. What a wonderful guy he is, Brian. Brian BK!
Yeah.
$100 for the sake of burning money.
He's got that Patek, hasn't he? That cream dial one, off-white color dial, syringe hands.
Gorgeous. Absolute legend.
Yeah.
Look at that. John Mayer on his avatar there. Gorgeous. 73 math, £5. Hey, Arch, can you bring up the available 140601 David SW, any G? I don't think they have any G. Just very quickly there. I just want to show you guys something quickly. Scrapping. Oh my God. Look at this. This is the Love Boat. Look at that. That's so nasty, isn't it, Doc? Doc, what do you think of this?
Yes. A shell of its former self.
Isn't that just awful there? Run aground. Never look at this.
I like that Zenith in 73 maths avatar.
Yes, that is a beautiful, beautiful watch that there. Okay, sorry guys.
I gotta admit, I like the tricolor.
Yeah, the three blues, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think about getting that.
I don't think David SW would have a G serial number, would he? But let's have a look. We're going to have a look. We're going to have a look at what. Let's go and have a have what he does have.
Is G last generation?
The last. I never really must have a G. If it comes up, good, but I wouldn't hunt these things down. You know, that's what here we go.
That's pre-ceramic, isn't it?
Yeah, pre-ceramic. Let's have a look. Oh, we got to look submariners. I got to find submariners. Submariners. Here we go. Da 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 da. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Da da. He's got a lot of stock. I tell you what, he's got a lot of submariners in stock. Let's have a look. 14060M. There we go. $14,000. He's got an M. He's got 2 M's. Oh, what's this one here for 14? This here must be. Oh, it's a random serial number. Holy shit. What's a random? That must be after the G then. It can't be. G can't be the last if a random.
Yeah, random was the. What was that? Will that be around about 2010?
2012. This is a 2012 last. I'd say this is the last of the last of the last.
All right.
That's probably why it's $14,000. Okay. And the one next door to it, 12,000. What serial number is this? This one here is just having a look.
Does he tell you?
He usually does. He tells me the serial. What does he say here?
I tell you
No, it
what,
doesn't say.
14,000. You're almost approaching 4-digit territory.
Well,
If
this
you're
is
into-
highly
if you're into
collectible,
that.
Doc.
That's true. Yeah.
Highly. It is beautiful. Look at
I'd
this
go
guy.
5513 if I'm going to spend
This is-
$15,000.
This is, look at this. It's got the
the
reheart.
blue tinge. Oh no, okay, you're talking about the reheart.
So that's
That's the other thing, because that only was for a couple of years in the pre-ceramic.
Yeah.
the thing I don't understand is
2009.
the sub dates. If you're buying a pre-ceramic, wouldn't you go for a sub date?
Yeah.
They're about the same price. I'm sorry. I'd rather get the bang per buck. No?
A lot of people might want the no date to emulate the, the vintage.
James Bond
look.
area. But
You know
for
what?
$15,000,
20 years ago, people used to put
5513.
down the no date. That's why I bought it. 20 years ago, they put down the no date.
I tell you what, I mean, I very rarely use the date function on my sub. Very rarely.
Second nature for me. I need the date. Otherwise, I really do feel disorientated. I know I could look at my phone, but who's going to do that?
Okie dokie. We've done that one there. And next one is Sam Davidson, £5. If you had to build a Holy Trinity collection with paddock already covered, what would you add? Oh, that's simple. I get the 5172. I reckon a paddock Trinity would be, this is what I'd say a paddock Trinity would be.
No,
You'd want
he's
some-
saying you already have
talking-
tech covered.
Yeah, he's talking about
Ah.
VASH or AP,
Yeah.
right?
He's saying if you already
Ah.
have your Pateks and you don't need any more Patek, now what do you get?
Good question. Very good question. I would say that I would probably add the Vacheron Overseas as my sports Vacheron, because you look at your Pateks and say, let's give that the dress, because that's good bang per buck as a dress watch. The Vacheron's probably the cheapest of the sports steel genre.
Yep, yep. And the silver dial with the black hands is so legible.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. It's the deal. The other thing I
No,
would
the
say
blue,
is
the
then
blue dial is a premium.
oh,
It
the blue is amazing. I'd go Gen 2 as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as a Audemars Piguet, you know what I'd add as a Piguet?
Offshore.
Oink oink.
You know, I actually like the AP diver, offshore diver.
That navy blue dial one? That's a nice.
No,
one.
yeah, just the offshore diver, even the black. You know, so the offshore normally is a chronograph, but they also do the offshore diver. I
They
like
do.
that.
That's
So
nice.
so I could do that as a sports AP, and then my Vacheron, I would have my Vacheron maybe. You know what I'd really love is a 1921 Wizard. The Wizard loves that watch in platinum. I don't give a stuff what metal. I think those reissues they did are gorgeous.
Is it true the offshores, even though they look robust, they're still quite fragile?
No, that's the APs. Yeah, of course the offshores are all of that shit. Patek, AP, VC, they're all very delicate. They're not Rolex, okay?
Yeah. Someone just made a comment, and I think I concur. The 40 mil sub ceramic is actually dipping slightly in prices, and that's in Britain. So watch it go down in Britain.
40 mil
Some-
what?
40 mil maxi case subs, ceramic subs. They're dipping slightly. They were around about the kind of 10,000 mark. We're getting a few that are dipping to kind of the 9.5.
Hmm.
I wonder if
And
the
that's
Chinese
full
collapse, economy collapse, real estate, ever whatever it is, Evergrande or whatever it is. I wonder if that's contributing to slowly dipping prices.
I think it'd look too big on their wrists, wouldn't it? The ceramic sub.
I got to be totally honest with you. A lot of Rolexes, a lot of hype. I think there's a lot of hype there. I'm kind of sick. You know what? I had a start of my show. I was saying a guy came to me, he wants to buy a wedding watch.
Oh yeah.
I almost felt like saying, don't buy a watch. Can you buy something else?
Depends what the budget is. What was the budget?
The budget was 5,000 to 7,000 pounds. 5,000
Oh,
pounds
right.
to 7,000 pounds.
I would get. You could get a pre-ceramic sub for 7,000.
He's in Melbourne. There's not a lot of stock in Australia, but
Really?
yeah.
But is Hong Kong expensive?
Yeah, it's expensive. And you can't get there. We're stuck.
Oh yeah, of course.
They're saying that they're going to open international travel.
They're
Yeah,
dangling the
Christmas.
carrot.
Before
They're
Christmas,
dangling-
they should.
November. Lolex, $2. Thoughts on the Seamaster 2254? My buddy has one. Let's get this baby
Austin got
up.
gifted a Seamaster, which
So this is a Seamaster. Tell me what it is. It's an Omega. Give me the number. Seamaster
2254.
2254.
2254.
Here we go.
Is that a cosmic?
It's a sword
Oh,
hand.
is that
Sword
one?
hand.
Right.
I like it. Actually, I really like them. They're amazing. Bang per buck. Amazing. I love them. I got nothing against them at all.
They're okay. Yeah.
You would fit in on the Love Boat with that, wouldn't you? The Love Boat. You know what I mean? Very 90s styling. It was still sailing around then too, you know? Before it was scrapped.
Did you guys come up with a watch for the dock on Love Boat? I have a watch for the dock.
Go on.
Can I just want to say one thing to you? Lauren Tees, who played the role of the cruise director Julie McCoy, lost her role on the popular TV show following an intense cocaine addiction.
Yes. You know who also had a cocaine addiction and lost the role on a TV show from that era?
Who?
The doctor on Star Trek Next Generation.
Who was that?
It was a female.
Beverly Crusher. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That was the character's name, Beverly Crusher, I remember.
Yes. She didn't even look like somebody I would expect having a cocaine addiction.
Oh
But
my
I guess
God.
it was a character.
Beverly
you know?
Crusher?
It was
No.
But then did Julie
you're getting a ban. I'm sorry, Doc. You're out of here.
He can't relate to
Jeez.
it. Doc.
Look it up.
She was addicted
I'll look it
to
up for you.
cocaine.
I'll look it up for you. I'll send you something to what about it.
I can't believe you'd say this about this, Doc.
I didn't watch a lot of Next Generation. I watched a little.
I loved
was-
her. She was amazing.
I like
You
She
like
had a
Next Gen.
she had a cocaine addiction.
My understanding, you liked her because she was a bit of a hottie. But most people thought the one that was the telepath was what most people thought was a hottie.
Yeah, she did
Deanna
porn. She
Troi.
did a bit of soft porn too. Deanna
Yeah,
Troy.
that's-
Oh my god.
But that's not
I
who
could
I'm
believe
talking
that
about.
with Deanna Troy, but not Beverly Crusher. No.
All these years later,
Tell me Spock didn't do anything weird, please. Tell me Spock. Richard
Leonard-
Minoy
Leonard-
was.
he was just a hardworking guy. He had a regular job outside of the TV show.
He
What
was
did he
on,
do in real
he was
life?
on Columbo once, Leonard Nimoy, as a
Yeah.
surgeon.
And also he was on Mission Impossible after Star Trek. He was just a guy that was a hardworking actor.
Hmm.
Very nice guy.
Was he gay?
Yeah.
No. He had
Okay.
family and everything. Well,
There's nothing wrong with being
Well,
gay. Nothing
you
wrong
can
with
have a
being
family,
gay.
but
So did Rob.
No,
There's
he-
nothing wrong with being gay. We love our gay men, please. I just heard. Sorry, it was the Asian guy on Star Trek who was
Yeah,
gay.
yeah, you're
I liked
confusing
him as
Yeah,
well.
the Asian
I
guy.
loved
Sulu.
him.
Mr.
So yeah, he
Sulu.
was. I loved him. He was brilliant. He's brilliant.
His politics
Brilliant.
is a little off the rail lately, but
Oh, okay. That,
But-
well, most of those actors are Democrats, anyhow.
no, but he's a little gung ho, and it's a long
Okay.
story. He's off the rails a bit. But you're distracting me now. You wanted me to look up Beverly Crusher.
Yes, I can't. I don't. I just. She got booted off the show.
They brought on an actress who on the original Star Trek had an episode where she was like kissing and everything with the captain, and she was obviously older by then. By the time she got to the Next Generation, but they brought her on to replace the doc.
I see.
I can't remember her name either. But let me look up Beverly Crusher.
I don't understand why Captain Stubar didn't have a talk to Julie and say, "Look, Julie, you can't really do this shit on the cruise ship."
Well, Julie was on the Love Boat, and the captain was on the Enterprise. So
No, but Captain Stuberg,
oh,
Captain.
Stewie. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
he
didn't
could.
he have a talk to her and say, "Look, honey, don't do that white shit. Come on, I can't." Why couldn't he just have a private talk to her? Why did they have to boot her off? I bet you it was that bloody bartender who dobbed her in. That's who it was, I bet you.
No, he's probably the one that fed her the cocaine. Come on, look at
It
him.
was probably that purser dude.
You know, he's
Gopher.
passing off cocaine. He's in charge of all the parties. Bartender, come on.
I got to be honest with you. That ship, I looked at that ship and thought it was so luxurious. I would have loved to have gone on it, It was built in 1970, just out of interest, as a reference point. Here we go. Super chat. Super chat. So I got to say, this Omega, I actually like it. I do like it. It's a beautiful. Real Bobby Pugsley, chubby lesbian, $2. I love Brian BK. I think you are awesome. He's my legend, Bobby. Bobby is my legend. Okay. And we've got another Sam Davidson, new member. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
There.
Thanks, Sam.
I got to tell you, Doc, you really upset me today. Beverly Crusher. Next, you'll tell me Dana Plato's not alive and the girl from Buffy in Family Affairs is not alive.
Didn't she die
Drug overdose.
years ago, decades ago?
Yeah. At
Yeah,
18 or 19.
when she was like
19.
not even 20 years old or something, right?
Yeah, very sad. And
Very, very
apparently the
sad.
guy, the guy who played Buffy's
Very, very
the
sad.
brother, he's kind of had a bit of a weird childhood, as bit of a weird. Why does everything go weird to these child stars? Can I ask you that?
Well, it either goes weird or they know something they're not supposed to know. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
All they have to do is, feed them a little this, a little that, and it's a drug overdose. Whoopsie.
Or their career just disappears.
The
That
thing is, I don't
cocaine
understand. Why don't they buy a house, buy houses, or buy
Here's
something?
an article where she's talking about drug use on the set.
Who's that? Send it to me, Doc.
So maybe that's what you.
Look, his world's already fallen apart, Doc. Please.
Oh, Doc, that's not a good picture you sent me either. That's awful, Doc. Shit. Doc, what are you trying to do to me, man? Jesus Christ. That's Julie? Oh, shit. Doc, what are you sending me this stuff for?
I think my Wi-Fi sucks at the moment.
Yeah, I know, Doc, it does. But, Doc,
Or I
gotta
said
tell-
something I shouldn't have about conspiracies and drug overdoses. I shouldn't have said that. They're listening.
I got to tell you guys, seriously, I actually quite like this Omega. I think that's what Gopher would wear on Love Boat if it was still sailing. What do you think, Doc? A guy's trying to buy a watch as a wedding. You know, he's sad. He can't go down into his dealer and get a Rolex. You can't get anything. Pay full retail. What do you think? This whole watch world is so sordid.
I can't relate so well because I've never bought a ceramic Rolex. I've only purchased pre-ceramic Rolex, and it's pretty easy to do that.
Do you think you ever will buy a ceramic Rolex?
Maybe the new one with the thinner lugs, the Submariner with the thinner lugs. Maybe
the
I'll get
41.
one of those. Maybe the new 41 got better proportions than the maxi case to me.
Lusa missed super chat towards Mo is saying.
Oh,
Missed super
Lusa.
chat from Lusa.
Sorry. Lusa. Yes, we did. I don't know what's got. Okay, sorry about that,
I
guys.
didn't
That's
see
just-
that.
No, it's just how it does. We've also got Bello DeVille, €5. Arch, you started to talk about a Patek Trinity. Let's hear it.
Oh, a three-piece combo.
I reckon 3-piece combo Patek collection that'd be amazing would be some sort of world time, some sort of calendar. It could be an annual or a perpetual, and some sort of chronograph. I reckon that'd be 3 killer complications to have. Chronograph, world time, and a calendar of some sort. 3 different watches. 3 different beautiful watches.
Well, 5960 is chrono and annual calendar.
Yeah, I'd like to split them up a bit.
Okay.
You pay. I like the 5960. That's a beautiful watch.
It's amazing.
JJ had one, doesn't he? Still got it.
Still
I think.
does, yeah. Platinum.
Yeah.
I think grey dial.
Lucer, $5. When travel reopens, I will visit my folks in Sydney and will visit my beloved Brisbane. I will nibble on you like a carpet beetle. Look at this. Thank you.
That's
sir.
true love right there. True love.
That is- yeah. What a fan.
Here we go. Real Bobby Pugsley Chubby Lesbian, $2. I love you, Brian BK. I
We
think
saw
you're
that one.
awesome. We did that one. Sam Davidson. And
Ross
became a
Rachel
member.
Brady. Ross Rachel Brady super chat, is it? Or is it a
We got Mr. Grand, £2. Tissot, PRX, Powermatic, Shitty or Beta? Beta. You know what? Tissot and Oris, absolute nasty. Nasty, they're affordable. The real, we did that one. Which was the real Rachel Brady? Where's Rachel Brady?
next one down, is it?
Rachel Brady.
Ross Rachel Brady.
Is
Member
it a
for
super
3
chat? Are you
months
sure it's a super
bronze.
chat?
It
Ross?
says, just says member for 3 months bronze. It's come green.
Okay,
on
that's
the
cool.
chat.
Okay, cool. I can't find it.
Can't see it on
Ross Bra-
StreamYard.
No, StreamYards. I don't know what's going on there, guys.
Has-
Um, tell me this.
lag.
It'll come. Just be patient. It'll come. And we want to say our legend today is Brian BK.
Yep.
Brian BK, you are a legend, man. We love you. We love you crazy.
Got some cool watches as well.
Doc, what was the biggest influence TV show wise as far as watches go for you?
Television, not movie, huh?
Sorry?
You said television rather than
Whatever.
movie.
Just movies. You can have a movie. Tell me what's the biggest influence for wristwatches?
The first one I remember was James Bond.
I like the Thomas Crown affair with Pierce Brosnan. He had a JLC.
I think he wears JLC on screen. Benedict Cumberbatch.
They took off the logo because he's not allowed to advertise JLC. That was actually removed. Bit of controversy at the time. Yes.
For Pierce Brosnan.
Yes.
Oh, but Benedict, he's allowed it.
The Rolex I remember from James Bond was Roger Moore. I didn't like Roger Moore as much, but he had that.
Yeah.
He had that nice sub.
Do you know what
date,
Rolex I remember on screen? Do you remember you had Dynasty or Dynasty? They had
Dynasty.
a spin-off called the Colbys. Yeah.
Ah, the Colbys.
So
Yes.
Miles Colby, who played by Maxwell Caulfield, who's actually English, by the way. I did not know that. He wore a gold bluesy.
Is that right?
He did on screen, yeah. And that blue is just
Wow.
mesmerizing.
That's amazing stuff, isn't it?
Yep. And I mean, like Doc's also said before, that the pre-ceramic sub, that era was when Rolex was still obtainable. It wasn't a wanker's watch.
Yeah.
You know, you could be just hardworking and get one of those. And yeah, then they
Yes.
went a little bit. I mean, it was a bit out there with the super case, but I think the dial was more legible, which I think was good. The maxi dial. You
I
know,
always remembered Clint Eastwood's watch too, because I was a Clint Eastwood fan.
yeah.
I love Clint Eastwood. You know that? Actually, I saw a few clips last night. Believe it or not, I was going through just some Facebook. There's some Clint Eastwood was amazing. Mr. Grand, £2. We did the. What do you think of the Tissot? Do you really hate the Tissot? Can you? You told me you hate Oris, okay? ABC.
Yeah, Tissot
Do you-
aren't bad. There's a PRS 500 or something.
Tissot doesn't
chronograph.
pretend to be anything special, do they?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should
try-
say this publicly, but your favorite shrink just recently got a Tissot.
Who's that?
Ron.
Oh, he got a Tissot, a PRX.
You got a
PRS.
diver.
Look at this. Do you think that looks like an AP?
So it's meant to. It's trying to. You know that kind
It's
of
got a little of that
Genta-esque
Genta
hexagonal,
to it.
octagonal,
Yeah.
and I think it's got a
Integr-
waffle type.
Is
dial
it
as
garbage? Is it garbage?
I think it's trying to look like an Amiga.
See, this is what I think of Tissot. Remember, this was like a fake Omega Polaris.
well. There were sister brands, weren't they, at one point back in the days before Swatch Group even? Were there sister brands, Omega and Tissot?
Tissot's sort of like if a Breitling or an Omega had sex and a love child with a Seiko.
Do you know what? I think Breitlings are probably the best bang per buck available now, but that will probably change soon as well.
Yeah, Breitling is pretty good bang per buck. You must admit that. It's.
I'm going to say something crazy, and
I
that
hate the
is
cold. I hate the cold.
if I'd gotten the Type 20 before all the other watches, I could have been one and done.
Oh my god, I can't. Okay. Lapo 76, $3.50. Magnum PI and his GMT Master. Now, guys,
Plexi.
come on. Let's get some amazing legendary collections on here. I want to get some legendary.
You don't like Magnum PI?
I
like
love
Magnum
Magnum PI. And I loved his Ferrari. The
Was that
Ferrari.
355? 355 was it?
No, 328. Wasn't it a 308? It was a 308 originally.
308.
And it was never his Ferrari in the show, was it? He was
No,
lending.
it was wasn't it Butler's? Or no, it was the whoever the
anonymous donor.
Yeah, the one that they worked for.
Yeah. Because Magnum, it's a bit like Rockford Files. Rockford Files had his trailer parked in a parking lot. Remember that?
But Rockford, you know the thing about Garland?
Yes.
He did his own car stunts, I think.
Yes, he did. Like Eric from Chips.
Super chat, Kevin.
Oh, Eric
Arrows.
Estrada? Hey.
Yes, he did. He did his own
Kevin
suits.
Arrows.
I didn't know that. I won't feel so offended when people say I look like him.
Oh, I love Eric Estrada. Jean-Claude Biver, $3. Steinfeld wore many Breitlings. Yes, he did.
JC.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. None of them were the ones I'd wear.
Kevin Araz, $5. Arch took your advice and picked up the gold Daytona today from AD. It's a stunning piece. Thanks again. Yes, that was the Paul Newman, the yellow gold Paul Newman. And
That's what
I said to
JJ's
him,
got, right?
I'm
JJ's
offended
got
by that advertising, calling it a Paul Newman.
It's
not
not.
a Paul Newman.
Why do they call it Paul Newman? I thought
Because it's
Paul
got
Because of
the-
Newman is
advertising.
the
It's
exotic
advertising.
dial. It's got
What,
the
'cause it's got a
exotic
bit of
dial.
red on
It's
it?
look, come
It's
on,
not Paul
Doc.
Newman.
You're getting
It's
so
not a- it's
finicky.
not-
Paul Newman has to be black, white, and a bit of red. That's it.
Paul Newman has to be 4-digit. And Paul Newman, it needs to be not just an exotic dial, but it needs to be an Art Deco exotic dial.
Whoa! Check the next super chat.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look here. We've got
Making
a
it sound like ER came back.
Tommy, we love
my
you
God.
so much. Tommy,
Thanks, Tommy.
we love you. Hey guys, hope you're well.
So
He's
has this all
buying-
made up for the early part of the show with the Fantasy Island?
Did you really
My
think
God.
it was that bad? The Fantasy Island?
I thought it was
Fantasy Island?
fantastic. I would, but I would, wouldn't I?
It was a little bit of ratings poison.
I loved
That's
it.
because
I thought it. Nobody's happy, you
audience
know?
is too young.
Yeah.
Most of the viewers weren't born.
Do you think
Somewhere.
wedding watches, Doc? It's an oxymoron itself. A wedding watch, don't you think it's kind of
Does it have a hidden knife?
you know, the ultimate what do they say there? Wedding cake has got some crazy chemicals in it. Doc.
The most powerful contraceptive known to man is wedding cake.
That's very cynical, Doc.
I know. You know, the first time I used to tell these jokes in the
Yeah.
morgue, it was just jokes. And then
Yes.
one day it was true. The same as the 3 stages of love. The first time I told that joke, it was just a joke. And I thought my marriage was just fine. Till one day she
Until one day she what? Hello, Doc? Doc?
I think his reception might have dipped.
ABC.
Yeah.
I just find it so sad. You can't just walk into Rolex and get a sports steel watch. Say, look, I'm getting married. Could I please get a Submariner? Okay, sir.
Yeah, but look, Rolex. Look at where they're positioned. I saw their banners on the Ryder Cup. They're in Formula
Yep.
One. They're in Grand Slam tennis. They are positioning themselves as the pinnacle of success. So, I mean,
But
if
that's all
everyone could get
bullshit. You
one,
understand that's bullshit. Look at Marcelo. No criticism of Marcelo, but you understand success by association is fucking bullshit.
that's
Okay.
a class watch he's got, though. I can't lie. That Smurf is
But does it make him?
fantastic.
Does it make him James Bond? Let's be completely honest.
Doesn't have to. But,
Doesn't, but products don't make you cool.
I mean,
Okay.
look, you get wankers who wear Rolex. They're not classy at all. So the point is that if everyone could get one, would it be so exclusive? No. And it is in Rolex's interest to have a very buoyant secondary market.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch fan £1.80. Jamie Opulence abandoned Archie. When did he abandon
No,
Archie? He hasn't.
don't think so.
He
Is it?
hasn't abandoned Archie. When's he abandoned Archie? What do you mean by that? He hasn't abandoned. He's got his own channel. He does his own thing. He's free to go on
He's a free agent.
wherever he likes. He's free to go on wherever he likes. He's free to go on wherever he likes.
Yeah.
You know? He's free to do
That
whatever he
Tissot,
likes.
I don't hate it. I could wear it to a meeting and go on public transport, go by train. You could wear that watch. Only the automatic one. I wouldn't wear a quartz one. Still Swiss,
Yeah.
still automatic, mechanical,
Yeah.
ETA,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's cool.
I gotta tell you, Tommy, we love you, Tommy. Tommy, why don't you come on? Come on and talk watches with us,
Come on,
man.
Tommy.
We love to talk watches with you. Can I ask you something, ABC?
Sure.
Do you ever look at Rolex and think, fucking hell, some of these guys are douchebags? Like, it's partly why I've gone just for steel watches. I've actually, like, when I was designing, rebranding, redoing my collection, I thought, no, steel sports. That's what Rolex is famous for. I don't need flexing bullshit. You know what I mean?
Look, I mean, I've never really liked the Daytona. I only like legible Daytonas. I don't want ones that I can't even read when there's a little bit of light on it. So they're welcome
Yeah.
to those. But for
Yeah.
me, if someone was to say, look, which watch is the one and done for you, it's the GMT, hands down.
Ah, the
That's a one and done.
GMT.
4-digit
Wow.
reverse panda Daytona you can read very easily.
Yes, you can. But come on, I'm not going to get any of those anytime soon.
Hey, I'm just putting it out there.
I gotta say that. 73 math, £5. Big shout out to Thomas Burdett, Blue Shirt Buddha, JCB, and ABC. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that.
And we really want Blue Shirt on once his laryngitis issue clears up.
Strength. Yeah, once he's fighting.
I miss him. I want to talk to watches with him. Doc, can I ask you something? You see these douchebags flexing platinum Daytona. Do you ever look at Rolex and go, ugh?
I look at modern Rolex and go, ugh. I mean, I'll admit that a friend of the channel has a ceramic Daytona, and when I look at that, it's a Panda. So that's a beautiful watch.
Who's blowing up balloons? Can I ask you that in the background?
Sorry, that's my yo-yo. Sorry.
Okay. It sounds like you're sucking the air out of a balloon to get the gas. You know, the gas.
No, I'm just this yo-yo.
I'm back.
Bello DeVille, €5. Pontiff, what do you think? Does the Breitling 765 look better than an IWC Portuguese chronograph? It's like a Diet Type 20. Is it a good buy though?
Doc,
So
come on
that's
on this one.
that's a good question. Breitling 765. Now I got to tell you, Doc.
Reissue. Doc, you got to chime in on this
765, there
one.
we go.
It could be my one and done, I'm telling you. It's a gorgeous watch, and it's a functional watch. It's precise. The syringe
not.
hands means you can set it with an exactness that you don't appreciate till you have it.
Yeah.
And you're saying it was
amazing.
1 year before the Type 20, yeah?
It came out, I believe it came out in 1953, thus the 53 logo on it. And the Breguet was 1954. The Breguet Type
Okay.
20, 1954.
Yeah.
And of course, I didn't know this until I
What's
started
the timing
looking at
intervals of the first eyes there? Is that 6 minutes?
Sorry?
What's
You mean
the
at
timing?
the one at the 3 o'clock subdial?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yep. Yep.
15-minute interval. It's supposed to be because it takes the pilot 15 minutes to prep the plane.
Oh, right.
Oh, I see.
It's really cool.
That's functional.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
it also has the bezel. It does rotate, and it clicks at every hour. So it's a poor man's GMT.
Oh, Arch and Doc, check this out.
Mm-hmm.
The pre-ceramic GMTs can do one thing that the ceramic ones can't. Half-hour
What's that?
time zones.
Oh, because it
It's
doesn't
24
click.
clicks. It's 24 clicks.
Yes.
So if you know, I think there's, was it, some parts of Australia have half-hour time zones, don't they?
Yes, they
Our
do.
good friend Hisham is in a half-hour time zone.
Yeah, India, yeah. So you're not going to get it exact because you've got 5 clicks per hour. So you'll get it either on the second or the third click, but it's good enough. I put it on the third click because that way the GMT hand points at the hour, at the number on the GMT, on the bezel, sorry. So you can actually, with a little bit of kind of brain operation, but you can tell the time in half-hour time zones that you can't do on the ceramics.
Mm.
And I think that is what, look, the pre-ceramics, they're going for around about, with boxing papers, easily £10,000. Easily. Naked,
see.
8 plus.
Another plus for the 765 on a slightly different topic, going back to it again, is if you're slightly myopic, if you have nearsightedness, you don't need your glasses on to see the time. The watch is big enough and clear enough. I don't put my glasses on if I'm sleeping and I want to know what time it is. I just look. I don't put my glasses on. It's a great watch. What can I say?
Yeah, it looks really legible.
Very
The
legible.
contrast is key.
You get the time at a glance. You don't spend any time
Now,
struggling
did
to
you
figure
get
it out.
much of a discount when you bought this thing, Doc?
Oh yeah, I mean it's listing for 8,600, and I bought it for under 6,000.
You bought it pre-owned or brand new?
Oh no, I bought it pre-owned.
That's not bad.
I bought it on the forums, to be honest. I bought it on the forums.
Oh.
Because, I mean, I bought it on the forums because I bought it from someone that I recognized as a seller, and I didn't have to pay any taxes or any other fees.
£4,000.
Those taxes
yeah.
can be a real bitch, you know.
I can't get one of those for £4,500 or just under. Nowhere near. Goodbye.
And you know, I figured I'm not going to worry about it like a Rolex. If it needed to be polished, it would get polished. But when I got it, it was in perfect condition.
You
I don't think
guys
the
have
guy
got gift
wore- I
taxes.
don't
You
think
got
the guy
gift
wore it.
taxes in the UK, don't you, ABC?
What capital gains?
Pretty sure he
No,
does.
Those
gift
are
taxes. If you
assets
give
that
money away to somebody, you got to pay
taxable.
gift tax. Yeah.
That's for
GB,
donations, like charitable donations.
$2. Will mint 16,800 subs ever go up or be collectible? You betcha, they're very collectible. That's the transition.
Yes.
Because the one that's worth more is the one without the white gold around the little indices. That dial is the that's the 1680 type dial.
Yeah.
They're very these are highly collectible. I don't mean understand. Will they? They currently are incredibly collectible. I don't understand who's saying they're not. Who's saying they're not collectible?
Probably Watchfinder.
Oh, they're trying to sell, maybe. Whoever's saying it is trying to sell.
It's a disingenuous
tricky.
Watchfinder. It's quite annoying. I
Since
left a
they've been
comment on
bought
there
out, you mean?
saying,
You don't think
Yeah,
you think they're
because
biased since they were bought out?
yeah, the guy was talking about, I can't remember which watch it was, but I said talk about which had the same fault that they picked out.
Yep.
I think it's disingenuous, clearly.
Tell me this, ABC, how is the collection? Give me a state of the collection. We did Doc's state of the collection. What is your state of the collection at the moment?
So there's a 16, 7, 10, 16, 6, 10.
16, 7, 10, that's GMT black, or Coke?
I've got all three wigs.
Okay. So 16, 7, 10, that's the GMT Master 2, isn't it?
It is indeed, yep.
The GMT 700 was the Master 1.
Yeah, I like
Sorry?
that actually. I like the quick set feature of the 700, but I mainly wear it with the all black bezel.
So the 700, its 24-hour hand is fixed, isn't it, or not?
That's right. Yeah, yeah. The hands are tied. They can't be decoupled.
And that's why it's got quick set.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas
I think the quick set is quite a cool feature actually.
the quick set is for the date we're talking about.
Exactly, yeah. So you don't have to do the jump hour hand to go 15 days back or forward.
Yeah, but the jump hour hand is because you can change time zones. That's the whole reason for it. That's the same as the Explorer 2 has that, right? So you've got a pre-ceramic 16, 7, 10. What year is it? What serial number?
Okay, so that's kind of 2001.
Oh, okay. Okay, beautiful.
So
Okay, so you've got all three. Is that box papers? What is it? Tell me what it is. What is it? Box papers, naked?
Well, box no papers.
Box, no papers, but 3 bezels.
Yep.
And what was it originally, or you'd have no idea?
I don't know. No
Okay.
idea.
What did you buy it as?
All black. Yeah, bought it as an all black.
Okay. Next piece. What's the next piece you've got? So you got that's the GMT. What else you got?
16, 610, pre-ceramic sub.
16, 610, sub date.
Yep, pre-ceramic sub date.
What year?
That's P serial, so that's kind of 2000.
Oh, 2000. Naked again?
Yeah.
You got box, but
I got a box for it, yeah. So if I get any of these serviced by Rolex, they'll have semi papers.
Yeah, okay. So you've got a GMT, you've got a diver. Anything else? 2 and done?
No, I've got a Zenith L Primero that Alex is servicing actually. Alex from Perpetual Time.
Yes, he's a cool guy.
He is a cool guy indeed.
Very enjoyable when he comes on your channel. Very enjoyable.
Anything else? Anything else worthy besides garbage?
An IWC GST Chrono, that's titanium. That's not a terrible watch.
No, that's still an IW. What made you buy that?
I loved the. I like the kind of the German avant-garde aesthetics.
And half
to
a
that.
dozen Chopards.
Oh, they went years ago.
I'm joking with you, man. I'm just teasing you, man.
Oh, dear,
And
I can't
titanium
believe
means you
all
spent a
those.
little extra for the titanium.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Actually,
really, can I ask you something? Those two Rolexes you've got, right?
mhm,
Are you looking at adding? So that's kind of the classic. I'd say that's classic. You know what I mean? Because vintage is kind of plastic 4-digit. Classic
yeah,
is kind of sapphire pre-ceramic. Does that make sense?
pre-ceramic. Yeah.
Would you? So you're in Austin Daniels territory there.
I've asked him
Wheelhouse.
a
Austin
lot of
Daniels
questions.
wheelhouse. Okay.
Yeah,
Would you add a 40 mil Explorer 2 to that? Wouldn't that be a
I
beautiful?
wouldn't say no to it.
Okay. Just very quickly, Ballo DeVille, €5, a small donation to Appreciate Doc and ABC. Two of my favorite
Thank-
panel members. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
there.
you, BD. Appreciate
Let
that.
me just ask you something, ABC. I'm a little bit concerned. I am a little bit concerned. You now just want to clarify, you did get rid of the 42 mil. Do you regret
Explorer 2. No,
it?
because
Do
I
you
got the
really
sub.
think it was nasty? Just very quickly, I just want to call up this picture here. So that's what your collection looks like at the moment, doesn't it? Those two?
Hold on a minute. Let me figure out what's going on. Hold on. Where's the?
It's a preset.
Yeah,
what-
yeah, like that, just like that. Because I actually made a little bit of cash. Got a bit of change, and I got the sub in trade for that. So I think it
Why
was a
did
good
you get
deal.
rid of the 42 mil? I'm
Because I think
really
the sub will always be in demand more than
Tell
the
me this.
Explorer 2.
Do you think going forward, I want to ask you about which wheelhouse you're in.
Hmm.
Do you see yourself staying with pre-ceramic, like staying? And in some ways, the 42 mil is kind of like the ceramic Explorer 2 because it's got it's the 6-digit, okay? It's the 6-digit, okay?
Yeah, it is.
Are you a 5-digit man? What do you think? Is that
I'd say
your
so, yeah.
niche?
Yeah.
So, you know what would be a great thing to do for you if you added an Explorer 2 and maybe a Datejust
They just
5-digit? What do you
I-
think?
I got the misses at Datejust. Salmon dial, fluted bezel.
What reference?
Romans.
What reference?
16234.
Oh shit, she's got a 16234.
I got her that
Well,
because
you could put that in here as well, couldn't you, or not? A 16234. That's a 36 mil men's watch. No, is it or not?
yep, it's 36
Yes, no,
mil.
maybe.
It's 36. 100%.
16. Okie dokie.
So
My
I got her
God.
that because I thought, look, I'm getting all these nice watches. She's got crappy rotaries, which she's
Yeah.
happy with. I thought, no.
Hey, Doc,
right.
what do you think of this, Doc? Doc. What do you think of this, Doc?
Doc, is
Doc.
that you? Is that from your
Doc, is that you?
collection?
Doc, is that you?
That's my style, isn't it?
What do you think of that? Converting a Nobe Explorer 2 to a Franken 16
I'm gonna go Austin Daniels on you now. That
Yeah.
bezel is fake because the
It's got the
twos are
hooks.
hooking out.
It's
The
got the
twos are
hooks.
hooking out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to this. Okay. Is that beautiful or not? Do you really would you add one of these? Yes or no?
Yeah.
What about a 3-piece combo meal deal? Combo Hunger Buster. Look at this. Wouldn't that be just sub Explorer and GMT? That's done, isn't it?
Now, what happens when the bezel gets scratched up for the Explorer 2?
Hey, Doc. What do you
Yes,
think
sir.
of this, man?
That is cool.
Fuck,
I like
that looks sexy. Fuck, that looks sexy, doesn't it?
My watchsmith said it's possible to do that. He told me
Fuck,
it's
that
possible.
looks sexy. I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
That is cool.
What do you think? Is that sexy?
and
Is
it's
that
not
erotic?
it's not expensive to do either.
It's sacrilege.
No.
No. So what do you think, Archie, when the bezel of the Explorer 2 gets scratched up? It's not, it doesn't seem that expensive. You can get one for about 300 quid on eBay in decent condition.
Look,
And
just
apparently you
very
can use
quickly, I've got a
engraver's
few
filler.
scratch. Just 1 minute. GB $2. Okay, we did that one, and the next super chat
There's
here
another
is.
GB one.
There was another GB one.
Yeah.
No. Oh, $2. We did that one.
More further down, is it? Has it
Okay,
shown
hang
up
on.
on yours?
We got Bella Deville, €5. So we did that one. And then we've got Jean-Claude Bivier, $3. At a Jubilee for the GMT. Will black bezel with black bezels. You betcha. I reckon that
I
is.
might.
GB, $2. The only one who feels 5-digit watches wear better. I am the.
No.
No. No. I think the bracelet is better on the 6-digit. But as for wearing, I love the 5 digits.
Look, Showcase.
I'm the wrong
he's-
person to ask.
No, but even Federico, Showcase, these are guys with big wrists, and they've worn 40 mil.
I think Fed's
Rolexes.
shrinking. I don't know what the hell's happening there.
Yeah, okay, that's true. But I think big guy, small guy, in
Yeah.
between, a 40
I-
mil Rolex.
I don't think
will
40 mil
suit you.
is. I think 40 mil is good for everybody. It's beautiful size, and don't forget the 4-digit Daytonas were 37 mils. Don't ever forget that, guys. And the
But-
original sub was 37 mils as well. Did you know that?
The James Bond.
Yeah, the 5508. Now, I want to say this to you. How you've got a beautiful. So your wife has got a. Do you ever wear that?
I don't know.
Sorry?
I don't. No.
Would she let you if you said to her, could you mind if I just wore that?
She might say, "Give me your sub then in exchange."
Tell me this. How far off is the Explorer 240 mil for you?
Maybe early part of next year.
Is that it then? That's done? Do you feel it's done then?
I
or
don't know. I'm wondering. Do I need some kind of Omega Speedy? Because I've got a Zenith, which is an iconic
No,
369.
it's not
chrono
Rolex. You
movement.
love Rolex. You love Rolex.
If you're thinking Speedmaster, try the First of Beacon Space.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. We got Zaf 73 MAF, €5. Hey Arch, any G serial number 16570 Polar on David SW. I don't know why he liked G. What the fuck is the thing with G? Why does it need to be a G? Please
think-
explain.
I think it
'cause
could be a reference to the G spot.
I don't understand what's so special about G. Why is G? I mean,
I think
I
he's
thought the
saying it's
V's
last
were
of the
special. You know
last.
what? I had a V. I had a V serial number. I had a V serial number. You know, remember that Milgauss non-GV? That was a V. My two-tone Submariner pre-ceramic was a V. And I had something else that was a V. Big fucking deal.
I think he's trying to make the point that it's last of the last. So that would be a 3187 movement. 3186.
I think he likes.
318.
3186.
I think he likes the sound of G.
Because he's a G.
I got to be totally honest with you. I got to be totally honest with you. I am more in love with the. I'm just going to call it up. Let's bring it up. I'm going to have a look here. Let's have a look. Tell me this. You've got some pretty nasty taxes in the UK. You've got inheritance tax.
Only if it's above a certain amount, 300
threshold.
Above 340,000.
No, it's £400,000. Sorry.
Okay.
Did you Did you? I'm just calling up the screen here. We're going to have a look at David SW again just to see if he's got any polars. Now, I don't understand why someone goes crazy for.
Gee.
I don't understand the G. Why is the G special? Is the V? I heard the V's were the last, then they said the G's, and who cares? You know what? Who really, really cares? Let's have a look. 11.5 US for a beautiful. Tell you what. You know what? I really do miss my Explorer 2. That was a beautiful watch. And unfortunately, the guy I sold it to, I had a bit of a falling out with him. We're not friends anymore.
Yours was no holds case, your second one, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2004 F serial number. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So let's have a look here. This is an expensive one. It's a $14,000. It's an M. There you go. I think M is the last of the last. You know, V, G, M. M, 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 M. This is an M, 2008. Is that the last? An M. What do you think?
Maybe one of those three. I think it's
Third, look at this, 14.3. Now, this is using the movement. It's a 3185.
all right.
Okay. It's beautiful. What do you think? It's got
Ready
solid
to be
end links.
modded. It's
So
ready to be modded. That bezel is
You would-
ready to come
that-
right off.
At that price, you don't mod, I don't think, Doc, do you? Would you mod at that price? Look at the
No,
price.
actually, I try to find one that's already been molested. Now that I have
Yeah.
a sub that's been molested, I know that that's a good
You
way to
love
go
them?
to get it. Love what? The molested?
Yeah. They're just so cool. You love it. You gotta love what
he
you love,
loves
you Doc.
it. He loves it.
Here's,
I love
here's
the
one.
I love the molesting, and I love the price of molesting.
Here's a
Just
D.
cheaper
So
wine.
this is a D. This is
2005.
Gee, they've gone up. I tell you what, they've gone up, haven't they? You were saying something about scratches on the bezel there, right? I've got a few
Yeah.
scratches on my 42 mil. You know what? You know my honest opinion is there.
Hmm.
I just want to leave it. You know what? It's not too bad. I didn't scratch it. It came with some scratches on it.
Okay.
The problem is if you change the bezel, then it becomes a service bezel, doesn't it?
Do you have to change the bezel, or can you just rub it out?
That's not that bad, okay? But you people are so perfectionist. Everything is, you know.
You want to keep it
then-
original and
The
just
problem
pop on
is,
the service.
I can't tell the difference between a replacement one and the original, but some idiot would be able to tell, won't they? You understand what I mean? What I've learned is probably best, unless it's really bad, to just keep it.
Speaking of service styles, I really do appreciate what you did for me with the Daytona.
That's okay. That's okay. You know, it was actually quite a hard thing to sell because nobody owns a Daytona. Who do you sell it to? You know what I mean? Like that was a friend of mine's, right? He had a lot of parts, and it's very hard to find someone who actually has one of these Daytonas.
Mm.
Well, and also the fact that it was a service style meant that
They don't
font was
understand
slightly
it. You know
different.
what I mean? It's so
Yeah.
hard to find somebody who appreciates. But I'm glad you got it, Doc.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
guy,
even know how much I'd love it until I got it.
he had some hands, but he look. The guy who. It's a long story, but he doesn't have them anymore.
It's
They're
fine
gone.
because I got the hands from a German guy, German jeweler.
Yeah, you were saying that, so that probably look.
Everything kind of worked out.
It
The
worked
dial
out.
was most important. The hands, take it or leave it. The dial is
dial-
90% of the watch.
Yeah, but look, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm glad. Look, you can't keep everything, Doc. You know what I mean?
No, I don't intend to, because you can't anyway.
You can't. And what are you going to do, Doc? I want to ask you, ABC. Would you ever
Yep.
sell those other things off and put it into a Polar? Just stay with Rolex. Let's be honest. There's no point That Zenith, do you really need it, man? I'm sorry. You'd have a beautiful 3-piece, just pure 4-piece if you include, like plastic includes his wife's in his numbers because they're a bit low. You know, he always wants to. But man, why don't you just do it, man? Please, just do it, okay? Come
Yeah,
on, man.
hopefully in the next 6 months or so, 4 to
Come on,
6
man.
months.
Just do
Why
it.
not?
Do it, man. Come on.
It's
come on.
definitely on my radar.
Just do it, okay?
I saw one with box and
Get
papers.
rid of the bloody Zenith. It's going nowhere. Do you really like that Zenith? Seriously.
Well, I wanted an iconic movement chronograph.
Yeah, but do you really wear it? You know, wouldn't it be so cool to
I
have
would, yeah. It
3
stopped
Rolexes?
working. I stopped. Well, why can't I have
You
as
stopped.
well
Who stopped
as
working? What stopped working? What the
that
fuck?
Zenith? It stopped working, and
What the
some of
fuck?
the.
How did it stop working? What the
Well,
fuck
I
were
got
you
it
doing
cheap.
with it?
I got it cheap.
I thought Zenith was pretty workhorse, you know.
Is it
I got it
is it
cheap,
box
and
papers or what is it? Is it box papers or what is
no,
it?
Matchbox and newspaper, mate.
Oh wow. Which model Zenith is it?
It's an. Oh,
It's
God,
an ugly one, Doc. It's just shit, you know. Nobody wants it, Doc.
It's okay. I mean, it's kind of a dressy, sporty one, so I quite like it.
Do you know how
the
you
cer-
find it? Can you post a picture of it or even just show it?
Let me see. Is it look up 03? Let me look up 03.510. Why do I
Sorry,
remember
you
that for
mean
some
call this
reason?
up? Let me call this up. Zenith, give it
03
to me. Zenith 03 dot. Give me the rest.
0510. Is that it? Why
Yep.
do I remember that? Hold on. No, that's
Okay.
not it. Yeah, it is that actually.
Pretty
03 dot. Yeah, you don't like
That's
that?
it.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's the one.
Oh my goodness.
Is it
Come
on that
on.
bracelet? Is it on that bracelet?
Yeah.
So this is probably before you started getting into watches, right?
It's quite a hefty bracelet actually.
Hey, Doc, what sort of put down is that, Doc? Please, Doc. Doc.
Doc, you've got a Monvis. Don't talk to me. You've got a Monvis and a Gloria. Don't talk to me
It's just-
about that.
Come on, Doc. What the? That's just rude. Okay.
It's not like his Rolex. That's what I'm saying.
But it's it's quaint.
I like the bracelet. It's like a Jubilee sort of.
It's quite a solid. It's not very like hollow links or anything like that. It's quite.
It's like a
hefty.
cross between a Jubilee and a bead of rice.
Yeah, something like that.
Handle that.
But it looks better on a leather strap. It's kind of sporty, dressy.
I just heard Gin Tingler's moving to Chicago. There you go.
All right.
Who told you that?
The bearded lady did.
Hold on, so Arch, do you actually chat to him because you were on the phone to him saying, "Why don't you come on?" Now, if you hated each other's guts, you would not have had
You
that
talk to Doc about.
conversation.
Doc's got this weird theory, and I don't particularly like his theory. Birmingham,
not weird,
$2.
it's just
Some believe the
complex.
G doesn't exist. Some believe the G doesn't exist. Oh, that's the
That's a joke.
fascination.
That's a joke. You know what he's talking about. That's good.
Yeah.
Birmingham, that's good.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
good.
So it went over my head. It went over my head. ABC
The
bear
Burbs
crap
is yeah, he's funny.
AC
good.
bear crapped in his depends again. Okay. And 73 math, €5. Don't get rid of the Zenith. Zenith ABC, can I tell you this?
Who gave
Go
it to
on
you?
eBay.
Who gave
get
you
a
the
box.
Zenith?
You get a box and you dump this thing. It's just garbage. Go and get the bloody Explorer 2. Be done with it, man. Get the Explorer 2.
I have a couple questions. Who got you the Zenith, or if you bought it yourself, was it your first watch?
No, it wasn't my first watch.
And you got it yourself.
I got it myself. I liked it because I thought it was an iconic 369 chronograph, and I didn't want a Speedmaster because this has a date. Basically, I paid what, 1,400 quid for it. Okay, the servicing hasn't made it cheap, but still, I could just hold on to it and get my money back a few years
Well,
down the line if need be.
it doesn't work, so you'd have to make it work first.
It's been serviced.
Oh, so it does work now.
It will, yeah, when it comes.
Oh, it's in service currently. Got it.
Alex has got it, and he's saying it'll be about 8 weeks. So maybe this side of New Year. I don't know.
I got to be totally honest with you. This is just ABC, man. Just put your money into getting a beautiful, 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 beautiful 40 mil Explorer 2.
Or trade it in for the real Zenith. Get your.
No, it's expensive.
They're quite expensive. They're not cheap.
No. I tell you what, Anthony Napolitano, $5. Archie, my watch days are over. I plan to get married soon and start a family. From now on, all my resources are devoted to my partner and from now on, all my resources are devoted to my partner and future family. Okie dokie.
That's what they say. That's what they all say.
I hope it's a lasting relationship.
All I can say is I hope you've learned something, you've enjoyed the collecting phase, and it's made you a better man.
Wow. Profound.
And I got to tell you, I would really, with you, ABC, I would just say Rolex is it. Just have 3 or 4. You've got 3 Rolexes already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Two.
add-
Got two. Got
No,
two.
your wife's.
Oh,
We include that. We include that. Okay.
okay.
I'd get rid of the garbage, sell it off, and get the Explorer. And you are done, man. You've got a beautiful 5-digit collection.
Look, I mean, I'm not going to get huge amounts. It'd probably pay for
SR
maybe
Bell
half an
67
Explorer.
$2. AC Bear's nuts fall into the toilet when he I don't understand that joke, but look, ABC, you know what? It's actually pretty nice. Do you collect all the Rolex books?
No, I don't actually.
You know, do you collect the books, Doc?
I don't make a point of it, but I went to an AD in Vegas, and among other things, she gave me a book.
No, but do you buy the books like on Amazon? Do you want to see some of the books? I'll show you some books. If you like.
No, I don't.
You don't.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Like the
Would you do that?
Mondani books. Mondani books.
The
things
Mondani
like
ones
that?
are very expensive. I only have the Mondani for the paddock, but I got the James Dowling. There's some really good books. I think those are nice to have. Don't you think? No?
It's more for the pictures, those books, aren't they? Mondani ones.
Yeah. The Mondani ones are expensive.
Because they've got some class images.
Here we go. CB, $20. Archie, my days with watches are just about to start. I will give nothing to the family from now on and just blow it on Richard Millais and a little to Archie as well. Thank you. I gotta tell you, I would seriously think for you, why don't you start going on Amazon and just buying every Rolex book you can get?
I don't know. Don't know if I'll read them.
Real Barbie Pugsley, chubby lesbian, $2. Hi, Tommy. Would love to have talked with you before. He's being funny. I love that, don't you? He likes to have a bit of a joke. CB, I got to tell you, I've looked at Richard Millé's, I never really was that attracted to them. Were you ever? Were any of you guys attracted to Richard Millé's?
No,
Never.
no.
I did send you a picture of a wedding watch. I think it's a Millet, actually. I sent it in your WhatsApp.
I think the cheapest one was the Bubba Watson one, which was about 80 grand. So you could play golf with it.
Oh, you can't play golf. Why can you can't play golf with a watch on? What the hell are you talking about?
Richard Milles, you can. Nadal's been using it.
Don't do that. Just take the bloody thing off. You know that?
Wear a G-Shock on her.
Just take the bloody thing off, okay?
I'd say golfing is definitely one of those sports where, with all the vibrations and shock, you want to use a G-Shock or a Casio something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got to be totally honest with you. I think you would be amazing getting some books, learning all about this shit. You know what I mean? You become an what is it called? You know, Renaissance man, autodidactic. That's you, ABC.
Maybe we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. Here we go. 73 math, £5. ABC, I dropped my 114270. That's a 36 mil Explorer 1 to Alex last week. Oh, he dropped it off. Sorry. And he said he was having troubles with a Zenith and my service is seriously.
Sorry. Sorry about that, sir.
What
do you think of my wedding watch selection?
Where's your wedding watch? Where is that? Show me.
I sent it to your WhatsApp.
Okay.
Right below the picture of Julie.
Oh, yeah. I got to tell you, Doc, that photo of Julie, do you really think that's fair? Obviously, she's given up the cocaine. Can we say that?
Well, I hope she has.
That's an expensive habit to have, really, isn't it?
I mean, it's possible she's still fighting those demons. I don't know. I hope
Some
not.
people lose their.
Why is this the wedding watch?
feltrum
Can I ask
and
you,
nostril.
why is this the wedding watch? Doc, I'm just going to call this up for our viewers to see it. This is Doc's wedding watch. You're obviously marrying someone very wealthy. Tell me why this is the wedding watch.
Because it has a skull on it.
Oh dear.
Yes, Doc. I like those proprietary screws, don't you? What do you think of those proprietary screws?
Don't FP John and Carrie Voutilainen use proprietary?
You know, I'm not really
screws?
into these watches. I just thought for someone looking for an expensive watch, and it has a skull.
Here we go. SR Bell 67, $2. AC, would you let Shaquille O'Neal teabag you for 500? You know, I changed my opinion on that. I was going to say yes. I don't want to be T-boned anymore. I don't want to do that.
You found out who
Teabagged.
Shaquille O'Neal was.
I don't want to do that. You know.
Do you know who that is? Do you know who Shaquille O'Neal is?
Yeah.
You know that he's over 7 foot tall.
I know. He's amazing.
Yeah.
CB, $10. Archie, RM watches are beautiful. The problem is the people that wear them. I was joking. I have no desire to buy one. I know one guy who's got one. He's pretty cool about it. He's nice. I don't know if they mean so much to me. You've got to be caught up in this shit. You got to move in these circles of people who really like that, like they're so wealthy. It's like crazy rich Asians. You've got to live that sort of lifestyle.
Or producer Michael, someone's saying Stephen Monash.
I don't know. He's into those stupid
Jacob and Co.
Oh shit! Why would you do that? That's a paid endorsement. Tell me that's paid.
Just more money than
CB,
sense.
$10, and if I buy one, I would never admit to it. There we go. I got to show you a beautiful. Is there any watches that you guys would absolutely adore? What do you feel on the watch front?
Well,
Is
like a
there anything?
Grail, like a
Yeah,
Grail
like
watch.
what? Would you think there's ever going to be a watch that could end? See, I think for you, ABC, it would be amazing if you could just have one more beautiful, absolutely beautiful, if you could have one more absolutely beautiful Rolex and you're done, man. I would get rid of the other crap because rules.
I'll
I'm a
never be
firm
done.
I'm
We'll
a
never be
firm
done.
believer in having rules for your life.
We'll
You
never
know,
be done. Come on.
rules.
You can check out anytime you like, but you
Remember,
can never leave.
remember when you were one watch per brand?
Yes. You know, I was so happy as well.
That was quite a good system, actually, one watch per brand.
Yeah, it was amazing. I missed
But,
out. Look, it was interesting content. I'll say that much.
and I think a lot of people were fans of that collection because you had the IWC, you had a Breitling, you had Omega, you had
Oh, I had some
obviously
amazing stuff there.
really cool
You had
watches. Yeah.
some nice variety.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, sometimes we're influenced by other things in our lives, you know. It's not always ritzy things that influence us. And as a watch collector, we get many stimuli. I find it very fascinating. Like, I often get turned on by bracelets and straps. Let me show you. This turns me on at the moment. I'll show you what really turns me on.
I'm
And I
glad we
think
stayed
this,
on topic. I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
no, no, no. Let me show you this. What do you think of this? Look at that blue strap. I want one. Look at that. That is just sexy. Look at that blue strap.
Interesting.
I want one. Okay. That's just the blue with the blue stitching. I just think, oh, it just makes that watch because I love blue at the end of the day. And I've got that 50. I don't know. Does that look like rose gold or yellow gold? I think it could be either. I think it could be either. Another great super chat. We've got some super chats coming through quickly here. We've got CB again, $10. And if I buy one, I'll never admit to it. Yes, of course. Was that
Gotta hide it. Gotta hide it.
Yeah, your timepiece fund. He's a great guy. CB, me neither. Just doesn't speak to me. I totally get that. Mike the Snake, GF always get a Cartier from me, girlfriend. See, I got to be honest with you. I wouldn't give expensive watches until she's given you an expensive something. You know, you've got to be careful. Otherwise, you're going to have no money left.
And here's an
No.
interesting thing. I think the average girlfriend would be just as excited about a Cartier as a Rolex.
In fact, I think they'd prefer it, to be completely honest with you.
I was actually going to get the wife a Ballon Bleu.
Oh, yes, in steel?
Yeah,
two-tone?
yeah, steel. But then I thought, you know what? What's going to be worth more in 5 years' time?
Yes.
2 years' time?
Yeah.
No brainer. So I
Yeah.
thought, get the Rolex.
Get the Rolex. I just want to show you something. Going back to good old days, I want to bring this up on the screen. You've seen it before, but I'll show this again to you. So this was my Omega. I loved Omegas. Omegas were special to me as a kid. This is what I had, one of these. What do you think of this, Doc? It's quartz. I put my own money. And you know what? I put it on a Spidell stretchy gold-plated bracelet, just like a gold Omega.
And it must be waterproof, right? Because it's a sea master, like a
It's a
master of the
master of the
sea.
seas.
It's to me, it looks like it's begging for an integrated bracelet. But you're saying it didn't have an integrated bracelet.
Yeah, it came on a rubber. And you know what? The rubber was so cool, and I took it off. Can you believe? I don't understand. I don't understand.
I can kind of dig the asymmetry in the dial. I'll give you
It's
that.
very 80s, isn't it? Timepiece Fund Arch Super 30 is my attempt at one icon per brand. And we've got Jean-Claude Biver, $3. Rules: buy for yourself and quality over quantity. Rules: buy for yourself and quality over quantity. That's
Absolutely.
that's a fair statement there. That is very, very, very fair. I've got to tell you guys, the Witched watches. Is there any other hobbies you really love? What else do you love besides wristwatches? Tell me this. I can't find anything that really lures me in. I find it hard
I'm going
to get.
to a local car show tomorrow. Cars
Ooh.
are next on the list after watches, I suppose.
Are you taking your car with you? Are you cleaning it
I'm-
up?
I'm so sorry. What was that?
Are you cleaning? I just want to show something. This was actually CB's. This combination. I just want to know what you think of this. This is winner winner chicken dinner. I was going to do. CB sent me a super chat as well. I think this is an absolute beautiful 3-piece combo meal deal hunger buster. Look at this as a hunger buster. And that's his dad's. That's his dad's Omega.
The gold Omega.
And
Yeah.
he's got the 36 mil Rolex and he's got the Speedmeister in solid there. Look at that. That's just a beautiful combo.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, that Omega, they were bloody expensive. That tuning fork shit, that was dear stuff in the day.
Oh, it's an
Is that a-
F300.
Is that a Constellation?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, it's a
F-
Constellation.
F300? So it's
That was expensive. That was groundbreaking. CB $20. Someone wants to give me a watch, and rule is you can't sell it. Will you choose F. Pigeon, a Groenfield, or a Rexer? I'd take the F. Pigeon any day of the week.
Out of those three, yeah.
Yeah,
I got to be honest with you. The reason I've really gone back into sub Rolex steel is that I don't want to. I'm beyond impressing people anymore. I say to myself, what's usable? What do I like? And even with the Submariner, I really like the black bezel with the black dial. I know the green is super value. I know. I like the classic iconic.
Yep.
To me, that's the Submariner. And I don't care. I didn't buy it for investment. It's just a beautiful, gorgeous piece. Mr. Tudor to you, $10.
And it's the most
Hello,
versatile.
Arch. Heading to Huntsville, Alabama tomorrow for a wishful thinking Rolex. Most likely a Tudor Pelagos left hand or a Speedy. Thoughts?
If you're big enough to pull off the Pelagos, it's a big watch.
I quite like the Pelagos. That's a great watch.
Yeah, it's big.
Out of the two, though, I prefer the Speedy.
Why can't he take the Rolex?
That's if they offer it.
I think he's saying he probably won't be able to get the Rolex, and it'll be offered.
If
he'll be offered one of the others.
Take the Speedy.
I think that's what he's
saying. Take the Speedy. Get the Speedy. Speedy. Look at this picture of 3 golds. It just looks amazing. I love a gold. Look at this. This is just what I love about this collection too, is that his dad's really cared for this. Look, it's not a valuable watch now, the electronic, but he's cared for it. It's got the patina. It wasn't abused. It was this was an expensive thing that's been handed down. That's such a cool thing. In my opinion, that is more important. So many people, they only look after shit that's valuable, but I think that's the wrong way to go, really. Would you ever get a pocket watch? Would you get a pocket watch? Any of you guys get a pocket watch? Yes, no, maybe?
My grandfather had a pocket watch, and I'm trying to get my hands on it to have it serviced and
Oh, where
brought
is
back
it
to
then?
life.
Where is it?
It's in a safe deposit box. One of my family members has it, and it's just
He won't
sitting
give
there.
it to you, or have you offered him to buy it, or
Oh no, that's not the issue. The issue is he can't find the key
for what?
for the box.
How can he not find the key? What does he mean? You can get that cut off. That's easy. Take it.
Well, they charge you if you can't find the key, but he's like, oh, I
Just
know I have
pay-
the key. I just have to find it.
Just pay for it. You know this?
Yeah,
That might be a polite way of saying to you, just go away. Don't keep asking me about it.
well,
you know?
it's not an expensive pocket watch as far as we know, but wouldn't it be wonderful if I find out it's actually like a Patek pocket watch and nobody knew it?
It's probably a Waltham, okay? It's probably another bloody Waltham. You know?
Well, honestly, the last time I saw it, I was a teenager. That's how,
Okay.
which is a while ago.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a Waltham either. Can I say that?
I don't really care
No,
what it
not
is.
at all.
I just,
Not at
I
all.
care that it's my grandfather's pocket watch, and now I'm into watches. And
Would they let
It's
you
my
have it or
grandfather's.
not? Would they let
Oh,
you
yeah.
have it? Or
oh yeah, they don't
they
care.
will.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they don't
because no one else in the immediate family is into watches but me. Somewhat my sister, who you met, but
Yeah.
she'd
Can
let
I
me
show
have it.
you? I don't know, Doc. I want to ask you something, okay?
Yes, sir.
Just be honest with me, okay? Timepiece Fund, $2. Tell them not to leave the hobby. It keeps us sane. Good point. I want to show you
I
this
don't
watch.
think he's not going to leave the hobby. You
And it
think
does
you
keep
are?
us sane.
Tell me if you think I should buy this. I really love it, and I want it. What do you think? Yes, no,
Oh,
maybe.
God,
Tell me.
Well-
this again.
Tell me what you think.
The good part of it is that there's no way that's expensive. Right?
$1,000.
I'm
Steel
surprised
or
it's that
white
much.
gold?
It's
Steel.
It's plated.
Okay, it's silver with gold plating. Silver with white gold plating. Okay,
You sure you can't get it for under 1,000? Come on.
Doc, I'm asking you. What do you think? I want it.
It's trying very hard to remind you of a 5196p. Real hard it's trying.
Can you see a bit of 5107 in it?
Maybe.
5107 had the smooth bezel. 5107 had the opaline dial.
To me it looks like it wants to be the platinum dial, but yeah, I get it.
What's your opinion? Should I buy it? I love it. I love this watch. I've come back to it time and time again. I love it.
You really want my opinion?
Yes, please tell me. You're insane.
Life is short. This is easily attainable,
Okay.
so you should buy it.
ABC, what do you think?
No, no way. Kind of how you feel about the Zenith is how I feel about this Cartier.
I'm just
Well,
taking a
I
quick
like the
toilet break. I'm
Santos.
going to leave this on the screen. I'll be
Sure.
back, okay? And when I come back, you say yes or no.
In other words, he wants you to change your mind,
Yeah.
ABC.
I'll tell you what, I like the Cartier Santos 100XL.
Well, but he's not giving us that option.
No,
he's giving
he's
us
not.
this.
I'm just saying between me and you because he's
Oh, I
mentioned
understand.
Cartier.
You like a classic Cartier. This is sort of a, I didn't know it was a Cartier.
It's a Mouster Cartier, which is, it's like their budget brand.
It's quartz, it's plated. I mean, it's got all these elements of, oh my God.
The
But-
blue hands are probably the best thing about that watch.
But what do you think though about my thought that if he's really pining for this crazy watch and it's, $1,000, which isn't breaking the bank. I mean, so it's $1,000 mistake.
You'll never
There's
get
worse
that
mistakes.
back. You'll never get anywhere near that back.
That's why I can't help but think he can find one for 500.
And this is the mindset that he has ingrained in us. So
If he could
have
get
to,
it for for 500, would you say yes to 500?
I'd rather get 500
Oh, I know what we'd
bucks.
rather get. We'd rather get anything else, but if he could get it for 500, right?
Look, this is Archie Tudor syndrome. Archie Tudor syndrome is, oh, I want a discount diver. Then he gets it. Oh, right, flips it. Then he thinks, oh, I need a discount diver again. Buys another Tudor, flips it because he realizes that it's too big, too tall, whatever. And then I just think that would be Tudor
Well,
part 2.
but I think that there's an enjoyment in flipping it. Like, I think that at least the ones you've mentioned there, he wore them, he enjoyed them for a moment, and then he flipped them to get into something else, mostly
Didn't he
Patek.
lose $400? He lost $400 for the trouble this time around.
One of them he lost, one of them he gained, both of them slightly.
Was it
think
gain
on
or
the
was it break even? Wasn't it
On the
break
overall,
even?
he broke even. On the whole thing, he broke even.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm thinking about the Black Bay 58,
That's
the
a gorgeous
gilt one,
watch.
the gilt
Yeah.
one.
No, that's the only 58 I would get. I wouldn't get a blue.
Yeah,
I'd get the black with the gilt with the whole. Yeah.
but it doesn't have a
And
date.
did you see that picture I sent you where somebody popped it on a Jubilee? That was looking pretty snazzy.
Did you post that on our WhatsApp group?
Yeah, in the WhatsApp. I'll see if I can find it and post it again.
Or just reply to it and point up like
Oh,
an
it's just as
arrow.
easy to repost it if I find it. I just got to find it. It'll take me a moment to find it. But
So they're
I
actually they're going quite cheap. They're going for around about the £2,000 mark. And that's full box papers and everything. I'm not fussed about whether it has all the NATO and leather straps. It's more case I've got to have it on the bracelet.
I'm not even really worried about it box papers, to be honest, if I got one, if it was the price was right.
I saw one that was just under 2,000, but it was a bit beat up, a bit mashed up.
I think that the reason that I haven't pulled the trigger on a 58 is because I just have so many subs already, and it's so
But
close to a sub.
it is very close to a sub, the original sub, and I think that would actually complement your collection because it's got so many nods to the original sub, like
Original?
the red triangle, the
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Hey guys, I'm back. Yes or no? Give me the verdict.
no. Okay,
Right,
I came to the conclusion this is Tudor part 2 because if you buy it, you'll flip it and lose, and then you'll think, oh, do I want this again? You'll miss it. It'll be a
Here
guilty
we go.
pleasure again.
Timepiece fun. Tell them not to leave. Okay, we did that one there. I just want to say to you, Doc, what do you think? This watch means so much to me. Do I buy it? Yes or no?
I say find one for $750 and buy it.
I got to tell you why I can't buy it. Let me tell you why I can't buy it. It breaks all the rules. 33 mil.
We already went through that. Yes.
Silver plated gold.
And quartz.
And this is so 80s. Greed is good. It's like shoulder pad. This is the equivalent of shoulder pads.
There is actually one thing.
What's that?
If you never thought about this, you could buy it, wear it enough to say this is garbage, and give it to your wife.
Yeah.
She might like it.
Would she know it's garbage?
No, she wouldn't know at all. She'd say it's a Cartier. Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's a quartz. Women like quartz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it waterproof at all or water resistant at all?
Of course not.
They can't wash the dishes.
Talk.
I'm asking.
Doc, you really got to push things, don't you?
Well,
You
it'd
know
be
what I
nice
mean?
if it was, it'd be a no-brainer.
Arch, what do you reckon of the Black Bay 58 black dial with the gilt? I think that's the best one to go for. So does
Black
Doc.
Bay 58 with the gilt. Yeah, you're talking about the gold.
Yeah.
He's
It
talking
doesn't
about
have
the original Black Bay 58.
it doesn't have the faux patina butt, does it?
Not
Kind of does,
a little bit, but not much. It's got a gilt dial, so that's the throwback to the vintage. It's got a gilt dial. It's got gold also in the bezel.
Here we go. We've got a
It's got a
super
gilt
chat
bezel,
from
gilt dial.
CB $5. Archie, don't buy that. Get a Cellini Prince like the one Bear and me have. Yeah, that's a. Would you ever get a Rolex pocket watch? I just wanted to ask you that.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna find this. Okay, we're gonna see if we can find this Cartier Musty. See if we can find this. Oh, here it is. Look, it's $2,250. Is that American? That surely that can't be American dollars, can it?
I thought you
Check
said
out
it was.
the
I thought you
bottom.
said it was 1,000.
I said that, Doc. Oh, it's US. Fike.
No
Who the
way.
hell is?
They'll never get that, will they?
It's the Cartier Musty Cartier Round Day in sterling silver. Okay, yep, that's it.
Someone had a
Circa
stroke.
1993. Yeah,
No
that's
way.
exactly it. Okay, so this is, yeah, that's it. That's it.
never
That's
happening. That's never happening.
2,000. See, that's right. I remember the deployant. It's got a deployant. I think it's steel deployant buckle. Yeah, that's right. That's the paperwork, and that's the. But I don't know if that's the correct. It could be. 22.50. I'm not paying $22.50 for this. You've got to be joking.
I wanted
They're
to
out
get
of
it.
their mind, Doc.
I wanted you to get it for $750.
You said 500 before.
I said 500 means a no-brainer. There's no way to get it for 2,000. Forget it. Forget it.
Yeah, no. That's just not. Doc, even my stupidity is not that crazy. Okay. Do you remember these musty Cartier watches? They were so cool. Oh, they were just. It was. Here's the yellow gold version of that, Doc. Look at that. That's the yellow gold version of that. It's a bit beat up, isn't it? Look at that. That's a terrible photo.
It's plated, right? Because it looks a little burnished.
Yeah, it is plated, Doc. It's plated. This is the yellow gold version. He wants $2,000 as well. He's dreaming. What do you think? Late 80s, early. It's actually 90s. It's 90s. Okay, I remember when they came out. They were. It's just. I don't know what to say, guys. Tell me what to say. Ah, look at this. They also did it like this. I didn't even see this one before, Doc.
Doc, do you reckon nobody asks us the same question after we all say no? Do you reckon he's bought one?
No.
Oh, I forgot about those days. I forgot about
Yeah.
those days.
I don't have the courage to buy it. I need you guys. Look at this. These idiots are charged. Look at this. This is another one here. $2,600. How could that be? Can you explain that? How is that $2,600?
Maybe the dollar has. Maybe there's more inflation than I thought.
It's an 1815 Cartier 1815. Cartier. That must be what it's called. Oh, there they are. They've all come up here. Look at them. You know what, Doc? At these prices, I'm not so keen anymore.
It's out of your system. That's good.
Or maybe you'll buy it and then make some money on it when it keeps on.
I'm not paying
ramping up.
this sort of. I'm not paying this money for it, Doc. That's
Come on.
ridiculous.
It's Ming money. You can get a Ming for it's like some money you'd pay for a Ming.
It's ridiculous. I'm not paying that much for this stupid thing.
Come on, it's quartz and it's plated.
I know. 100% right, Doc. You've just nailed it. Of course, it's quartz and it's
And
plated.
and then if you really needed extra, it's only 33 mil. Ugh.
Now, what Black Bay were we looking at? Let's get that Tudor Black Bay. Which one was it?
He's looking at the 58, the original, the OG 58.
The 58? That's
Black
not
Bay
the
50.
original.
Well, it's the original 58, meaning it's not the blue one. It's the black
Yeah.
with the gilt dial and
Like
the gilt
this?
bezel.
Like this?
Yeah.
That's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
That's
So
gorgeous.
they're around about 2,000 quid nowadays. Maybe slightly, kind of between two, 3.
I would prefer you to sell that Viking Zenith.
Zenith. And get that.
Put a bit money in and get the bloody Explorer. Could you do that?
So, I think Explorer will come.
Why do you
Please
need
God.
this? You've got the sub. What would you need this for? What do you need this watch for when you've got a submariner? You got a submariner, the ultimate diver.
For the
Well,
London Underground.
he was making a point while you were gone that it has some of the vintage qualities. It's got the lack of crown guard. It brings you back to the James Bond.
Super chat, Mr. Tudor, to you, $5. Reminds me of the Longines, blah, 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 blah. Looks very familiar. I'm convinced if Cartier has to be squared for men.
Certainly, that's what most people would think of, even for the
Yeah.
ladies' Cartier, the tank, you know.
Yeah, this Longines, can you just quote me that number? I'm going to type it in. We're going to get this Longines up. It's a Longines L2. Give me the number.
L2.330.4.
Yep.
.93.
Yep.
.0. My God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They're trying to compete with Seiko.
Yeah.
Sector dial.
Yeah, this is they
Tuxedo.
saying my Cartier looks a bit like this. It's got the sub-seconds and it's got the two-tone. You know, the two-tone.
I hate to tell you, but I
This is
think
probably a better
Longines looks
watch.
nicer.
Yeah, this has got a
Thank-
lot more real estate.
Yeah, it's also a
That's-
decent size. It's 38.5 mils. It's automatic and it's steel. It's not bloody silver with gold plating on it.
And I bet it's cheaper.
And it's got a nice, look at the big crown on it. It looks like a Patek crown, doesn't it? Looks like a Patek crown.
It's only slightly cheaper.
Yeah, I think
You
I
know
might
what?
just-
This
Yeah.
might be the price of a new one. You probably could get one, you know.
Can I ask
used
you guys
well.
something? Can I ask you,
Mhm.
here we go, Pine Barren. Let me just do Pine Barren first. Pine Barren, $20, Arch, AD cord, and they have a Patek 5227G Calatrava, black dial, black strap. Someone backed out of it. Okay, that's a beautiful watch. Let's call it up. However, I don't know if I'd be buying that new Pine Barren. I love that. That's the one with the hinged back. I love this watch, but it's a 5227G. Let's call it up. This is what it is. It's this black one here. Are they giving you discount? See, I think myself the 6006 is. Oh, actually, I've got to be honest with you. This is fucking gorgeous. It's beautiful. But Pine Barren, I don't want to pay full retail for it. The reason someone backed out is because they realized they can't sell it for more money. Okay, Pine Barren, they're not fucking idiots. It's because this person's done his homework and realized there's no profit to be made and they won't fucking discount. That's why he backed out. What do you guys think?
I think he decided to try to get it cheaper on the gray.
Yeah, but I mean that he's saying an AD called and said they got a Patek 5227G Calatrava, black on black, black dial, black strap. Someone backed out. The reason they backed out is because it's not going to retain your money.
That's what I mean. They probably figured out
So-
that they could get.
I would say that. I would just be honest with the dealer and say, look, you know why he backed out? Because there's no profit in it. Are you going to give me a discount? And then I would. It's a beautiful watch. There's no question of the watch. The watch is absolutely gorgeous. It's got the hinged. I know exactly this watch. I know extremely well. However, let's have a look on the grey market. Okay, I know the black dial is slightly more. Okay, we got them for 27,000 in Hong Kong. This is US dollars. 27,000 in honkers. Okay, so you tell me what they're offering it to you for. I would say to them, look, guys, I'm happy to buy it. No problems, but you've got to be realistic. The reason the guy backed out is because there is no fucking money in it. I'm not going to pay full retail, take it up the ass, and then you're going to say, oh, we got rid of it. No, I want a fucking deal. Give me a deal and I'll buy it. That's what I would say. It's a beautiful watch. Okay, that's what you say, Pine Baron. I want to ask you guys, exit watches. You ever heard of an exit watch? And do you have an exit watch?
Yeah, mine's the Patek 5960A white dial.
Ah, 5960.
White dial
love
with
that.
the
Yeah.
kind of dark.
Would you get that in
black
precious metal instead of getting the steel?
No,
The
'cause I
1A.
like the contrast. That one.
Okay. The black dial ones are worth like 20,000, 30,000 more, aren't they?
I like the contrast on this. It's like a
I like
Polar
the white
Explorer.
myself. I like the white myself. Okay, I totally agree. This could be an exit watch for you. That's it.
Oh yeah, annual calendar, chronograph.
Annual calendar. And there's the black one. Look at this. Double the money. Look at this. Look at that. Shit. Look at that. I mean,
That's nice as well.
I actually like. I like the G of this. You know, the white gold. I like those.
Which
I think
color
they're
dial?
very. Yeah, look. I gotta say, okay, let's search by price because price is everything. Service doesn't matter. The cheapest ones of these are actually rose gold or white gold. I like this blue one here. Look at this, 50,000. Guy dealer in America. I think is beautiful. I think. To me, that'd be my pick of 5960s. Birmingham, how are you, my friend? Talk to me. What's going on?
What's up, fellas? How you doing? Doing good.
Have you been chopping
Go,
down trees?
go with the blue. Go with the blue. A blue Chuda.
Yeah,
If you already have black watches.
that's true. But I might get a white dial Explorer 2.
Yeah, go with one of those two. Those are awesome.
Oh yeah, you've got one as well.
They wear very similar on the wrist.
The difference, though, is that he doesn't have
Size-wise.
any. He doesn't have any. Oh, you know what? ABC,
Mm-hmm.
the Black Bay 58's got gold in it.
Does it? Well,
Yeah,
they
the
all
black
have
one
gold
does.
in it. They all do.
Yeah. No, the blue doesn't.
The blue doesn't. The blue is
Blue
just
doesn't. The black.
blue,
that white
white,
gold?
and silver indices and silver hands.
But it's white gold, isn't it?
No, I
On
don't
the-
think Tudor
On the
uses-
blue, I don't think the
Yeah.
blue has any gold.
Well, my Rolexes have white gold.
Well, yeah, that's why
Yeah.
Tudor's a poor man's Rolex, though. Doesn't.
Doc, what's your exit? Give me an exit. I want an exit. Give me an exit watch for you. What's your exit? Give me an exit.
My exit is sort of a fantasy exit because a real exit, I should be able to wear it. My
Yeah.
exit, I wouldn't be able to wear it.
What is it? Give me
Wait,
what it is. What is your
Because
exit?
it's a Frankenstein watch that doesn't really exist.
5171. I reckon that'd be your exit, Doc.
No. My exit would be a 6239 authenticated Paul
Why is
Newman
this
dial.
so cheap? Look at this. There's one here for $39,000. That's not terrible. Is that terrible? What's wrong with it?
That's a bargain.
Interesting. Sorry, your exit is what, Doc?
It's a 623 Rolex 6239 authenticated Paul Newman dial.
Beautiful piece. There's a couple here on eBay. Here's
eBay?
one here.
No way. No way. Not on eBay. It's going to be
Sorry,
fake
on
if it's
Chrono.
on eBay.
Chrono.
Oh, Chrono? Chrono maybe. Yeah.
$279 like a phone number. What do you think of that?
eBay are doing authentication service, aren't they? They are in Britain.
I don't know how thorough it is, though.
Is that what you'd get, Doc? $300,000?
I'd probably get the Panda version rather than reverse Panda.
Oh, okay. Got you. They're both beautiful.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Panda's a little more expensive. That's the actual. Paul Newman had a Panda exotic dial.
Yes.
So I think those are more expensive.
Birmingham, what's your exit? Give me an exit watch.
1655. Steve McQueen.
Oh, that's quite affordable. $16.55. That's just
Yeah, they're up there now. I was thinking of getting one myself, and they're expensive.
yeah, 30 grand.
30 grand, yeah.
A lot of fakes of these. You know that,
Yeah.
don't you?
Or, yeah, service dials or service hands.
Service bezels, all sorts of stuff going on.
Yep. I haven't seen a lot of people like swap out the bezel for it though and put on a black one or a blue one. Don't see any of that around, right, guys?
No, but aftermarket parts. You know, it's the bane of all watch collectors. Aftermarket parts.
Guys, it's nearly 3 a.m. I've got to hit the sack.
Hey,
Wow.
we're gonna wrap up soon too. See you later, Doc. Sorry, see you later, ABC man. We
See you,
love
ABC.
you. Okay,
Take it
you
easy,
for coming
ABC.
on.
Love you guys too. Cheers. Good night.
Doc.
See ya.
Doc.
Yes,
I just
sir.
want to do a little bit of car talk before we go. Before we go there.
By the way, I usually don't mod the watch unless it's already been modded. If it's a Rolex or a high quality watch like that.
And you
Yeah.
keep the original piece.
Well, usually
Yeah.
like the sub, it didn't. When I bought the sub, it's basically head only because they had it on a Yachtmaster bracelet. So I'd have to replace the bracelet and get the actual proper bracelet somewhere.
Okay.
But I bought it for under 5,000. Under 5,000.
Doc.
Yes, sir.
We were talking about cars before there. You are a lucky man, okay?
I consider myself one of the luckiest.
Can I
men
ask
on
you
the face of the
something?
earth.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
Why is it you don't get the last of the last of the last Cadillac Fleetwood Brogans? Why don't you? Please. I think that is just a design icon from America. I just want to ask you this. I want to know if you could perhaps start looking around for one for me when I do my American trip. I'd like one of these.
I
Are
consider.
they that expensive? Look at this thing. It's beautiful. Is that American or not? What is that?
It's hard to find one that's still in
And
reasonable condition and running.
It's got that beautiful North Star motor in it. You know the
That's-
North Star?
That's not helping.
Okay. Thank you. Just getting a coffee delivered. Thank you. And a little snack as well. There we go.
Now, my brother and my nephew had a '69 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Both of them had one at one
What's
time.
wrong with this? Birmingham, talk to me. What the fuck is wrong with I love this car.
These were the awkward years, by the way. You know that. These were the years that.
This is the
weren't-
last. When did this car stop? When did they stop making the Fleetwood Brogan? When was it last one?
Oh,
I don't know.
it's been a while, but they're not. I mean, there's not many of these.
They
running
don't make.
now.
You know what's this car
didn't-
called?
they didn't
What's
last.
it called?
It's called a boat.
Yeah. You don't feel the road, you float on it.
Yeah.
It's grandma's
Pretty old.
car.
Yeah, my grandma had this car. She doesn't even have this car anymore.
Okay, it stopped in '92. Cadillac Brougham,
Yeah, so
97, 1986 to 92, and 97 to 1992. So this is the last of the last.
and grandparents drove
How
until
much is
about
a
the
1991
2010s.
Brougham worth? Between $270 and $1,767.
I'd pay closer to the 200.
if it runs.
Why aren't they loved in America? This is true American metal.
It was the awkward years,
Yeah, this was the decline of American metal.
and
You know what
I'm
sort
not-
of what the owner of this sort of car would wear?
a Seiko.
Any fucking thing he wants.
No.
I don't
Look
know.
at this lounge suite interior. Look at that, man.
When my grandfather drove this car, he wore one of those Casio like calculator watches. Was the watch.
There you
Do you
go.
understand how special this is? This is American history, and you guys have got no respect for it.
You got no respect. No respect.
Look at this. What about one of these limousines here, presidential? Can't you? They use these as hearses. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's not helping either.
Look at this interior. What do you think of that? That's patina. Do you understand what patina is? You look. This is
Yeah.
patina. Look at this.
Well,
My
so your one and done car is a hearse. Is that what you're telling us?
that's your exit car. I get it.
Hello, DeVille, €5. Talking exit watches, it has to be the 5170 or the Lange Flyback Chrono. Would those watches be worn as a dress or casual, given they are chronos? You could wear them any way you want in my Cadillac Brougham. Tell me this, are these cars looked up to in America or not?
I agree with the 5170. No, they are not.
No.
What are they thought of as?
Well, they call them a hoopty now.
Yes.
No, it's not a.
Even rappers don't want it.
Okay. What cars did they like then? What do they like? Okay, they like muscle, don't they? Muscle cars. Is that what they like? What do they like now? What do they like?
I mean, like
Here we go.
Mercedes,
We got
like a Mercedes
$2 from
G wagon.
Pep Rec. $2. I'm talking American. We're going American. You know when they filmed that thing for Different Strokes?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Drummond wasn't driving around in a Mercedes. He wasn't driving around in a 7 Series BMW. He was driving in a Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham limousine.
He was being
Do you
driven.
understand?
He
Sorry?
was being driven. He wasn't driving.
Exactly.
So if you have a chauffeur, then maybe, I guess.
Here we go. CB, $5. The Lincoln Continental of the 80s were better than Cadillac, especially the two doors. Were you Lincoln fans? Lincoln Continentals. Look at this. They cancelled it? The Lincoln Continental is cancelled as brand shifts to SUVs?
Yeah, they didn't sell.
Why?
They didn't sell.
Like, that's what I think of as a Lincoln Continental. That's what I see one as, okay?
If you're getting that, I'd get the
Look at
Continental
this.
Mark,
This is the presidential. Look at this.
Mark IV,
Kennedy.
Mark V.
Do you guys not see these as beautiful, or how do you think of them?
The Lincoln, I would agree that.
Look, what about this? 64. This is
I'll agree. That's a
suicide
nice,
doors. What's
I
that?
agree. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, these are classic cars. Like people still have respect for these.
And that's.
What about this? I like 70. Look at this. This is beautiful.
No.
Look, it's even got the porthole on it. It's because it's a boat. It's a yacht.
Thunderbirds had a porthole too. Yeah.
What about this? Were they successful men who were driving these sort of things around?
When they were new.
They
Maybe.
were called pimps.
Yes, they sometimes. They had.
What do
They
you
had-
guys like in American cars? What do you fucking like? I mean, you guys, America was a proud nation. You used to do stuff that we could only ever dream of doing. You know this?
I know. Now look at us. What are we doing? So it really kind of depends on what part of the country. I mean, my part of the country, a lot of people that I work with have like full-size trucks. Like they really like four-wheel drive vehicles.
Yeah,
What
he's
sort of
an
truck? Give me a truck.
F-150
You got the Ford
F-
Raptor?
So
You got
yeah,
F-150.
yeah,
Raptor?
yeah. That's
Is that what you're talking about? The Raptor?
That's F-150
What about
Raptor.
that GM? I heard you guys in America. That's a cool truck, isn't it? That is a cool truck. The Raptor,
but you'll-
isn't it?
Yeah, but you can spend $80,000 on one of these.
What's the General Motors? They got the GM. What's that four-cylinder turbo? GM SUV four-cylinder turbo. What is that?
I don't know.
You
I
guys
mean,
got
they have
now.
like their full size, like their Sierras. They do. I mean,
Here we go.
like
This is the
GMC
Chevrolet
Sierra?
Transverse. Is that a good car?
and
No.
no,
Be honest.
that's
It
not.
looks beautiful.
That's
What's
a
wrong
mom.
with that?
That's like a mom. That's like a mom car.
It's a replacement for the soccer mom's van.
Yeah, we don't do minivans anymore. Now it's SUVs.
Okay. What about a Suburban? A Chevy Suburban? Is that still expensive or not?
Yeah, they're still expensive.
It's still yeah.
Well,
That's
what do
like-
you guys want? What do you guys tell me? What you want? What do you
I'm
want? Then
a sports car guy, so you know, like I gravitate to things like a Corvette if I have to go American.
And younger guys that are in their like 30s, it seems to be Teslas.
Oh no!
Like
And
the tech professional, just like our friend Tommy, right? Just like our friend Tommy, isn't he waiting on a Tesla Model Y?
I'm sorry, I think the Tesla's overrated. That's just me. But hey, you gotta get what you like if that's what you like.
I see. You know, we had in Australia, we had the Ford LTD, the Landau. You never, guys. This was Australian.
Oh, we had
developed.
Landaus. We had Landau
Look,
tops.
this is a Landau. They were a luxury car in the 70s. You had made it. If you owned one of these, you were king shit. Okay.
Well, kind of close. I mean,
You know the
was-
Landau. You guys
was
never
a-
had that. See, your one was different. Your one was very different. That's a 76 Ford LTD Landau.
So those was that our
We
Galaxy?
had this. That's how we had a Landau. See, that was more beautiful, don't you think? Look at that. That's
you're fighting over the. I shouldn't say what I was going to say. Never mind.
What about this? Is that beautiful? Did you remember these as a kid or not? What car did you want as a kid? Tell me this. What car did you want
As a kid? I
Yeah.
wanted.
Hey,
I
here
wanted.
we go. Got a super chat. Here we
I
go.
wanted a-
CB $5. Sorry, keep going, Doc. Keep going.
I wanted a Plymouth Roadrunner.
Oh my God, a Roadrunner CB $5. Successful pimps love the two-door Continentals.
Yeah, they
Yes.
do.
And
Yeah, they
CB $5. The new Raptor is my favorite truck. My wife loves it too. And Ronnie Paul Arch, there was an old black Lincoln with suicide doors on my street about 5 years ago. Looked great. Personalized license plate was room 237.
What's that a reference to?
I don't get it. I'm trying to work that
Is
out
that a
myself.
TV
maybe-
show?
Oh, I was wondering if he's a pimp, and that's the room at the hotel that.
What was that? That was a Roadrunner. You had a Plymouth Roadrunner. Now the Plymouth, they weren't a luxury mark,
No,
were they? They were
it
kind of
was-
like a Dodge, weren't they?
Yeah, it was a muscle car, but the fact that it had the Roadrunner and the beep beep, that's the one I wanted. But the bird,
Oh, like this.
yeah. Those are really expensive now.
Like that? That's
Yeah,
kind of a car is that a cool car?
Well, when you're a kid, you said, what did I want when I was a kid?
Okay. What about you, Birminghard?
What?
What sort
That's-
of car did you want as a kid?
Like when I was in high school, I would
Yeah.
have liked like a Jeep.
Oh,
Like a Jeep that I
can
could,
show
like,
you what I wanted?
take off the
or
top.
not? I'll show you what I wanted. An Alpha.
Yeah.
I
The
wanted
Mare.
the Alpha 90.
I
okay?
thought you said American.
I'm just showing you this is what I wanted, okay? I wanted one of
Oh,
these.
okay.
Okay. What do you think? Actually, that's a 75. That's the 90.
There are better alphas you could get than that.
I thought they were so sexy, but they were just you'd made it. You'd made it.
What watch did you own at the time, Arch? When you were less
And
for
guess
this
what?
car?
This is the inside's got that briefcase as the glove box.
Well,
put all your-
then again, you got married very young, so you might have been thinking already about getting married when you were wanting this car.
I love these cars. They were classy. I thought they were just beautiful Italian.
It's a family sedan, isn't it?
It was a doctor's car. Okay, these were quite affluent people. These weren't normal people could buy them. You had to be pretty successful. These were like,
I think I'd consider maybe a Ferrari if I was looking at a car that a doctor might drive. Rather than, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but it's a family sedan kind of thing.
my favorite exotic car from my day was the Lamborghini Espada. Remember the Espada?
Oh yeah.
They were an exotic car.
At least
the
that had
art
some
on-
looks to it, you know.
Look at that. They were a V12. Weren't they 12 cylinder V12, I think. These were incredible cars. They had a lot of Mura parts in it, believe it or not. Look at that. How is that? That's just sexy, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mura. This is
Always
so
reminded me of
Espada.
a Pantera.
And these are cars that we'll see like on the weekends. Like you'll get
Yes.
like old guys that'll take them out on the Saturday, Sunday when it's nice weather out.
I'm gonna
We'll
go
still-
drive
we'll
the
still see this.
car.
It's just
That's
not.
right.
It's just not a
If you-
daily driver.
If you looked after a Brougham like this, it would still be beautiful. You know, maybe not with that. Why is North Star Motors so bad? Can I ask you that? I remember when they had the North Star motor out, they were saying how great it was. Was that all bullshit
just-
or what?
Well, they
Yeah,
have
that was
to.
just mar-
They're
that
not
was
going to
just marketing.
advertise it as sucking. They're going to say it's it's going to say it's great. It's the
Ronnie
best
Paul,
engine ever.
$5. Arch, Google the image Mad Max Landau, car from Mad Max. Ronnie Paul. Here we go. Someone's explained this to us. Ray Maduro, $5. Room 237, haunted.
Ah,
movie.
yes.
Okay.
That had references to the fake moon landing, actually.
Okay, let's have a look here. Super chats, they're coming in. Pep Rex, £2. Better watch. Black Bay 58 or 2012 Speedmaster Profesh flat dial. What's he talking? What's he saying?
It's the model before the new that has the wave dial. So he's talking about the where it's ceramic, but there was no
yeah.
etching in the dial. I think.
I'd go for Black Bay. Go for the Black Bay.
Yeah, I get
Toyota Mo,
$5.
$5. Just a reminder, Toyota Mo only recommends Toyota, Lexus, and Scion. What happened to Scion?
Well, Scion was just like the cheaper. It's like the cheaper.
Who was telling me
Toyota.
they had a Saturn? Who had the Saturn story? Was that you, Doc, who had the Saturn story? Was that you?
No. But my
Someone had it.
one of the cars I wanted when I was a kid was a 240Z.
Doc, they were cool. They put on weight as they got bigger, but you know that?
No, but the 240 was always a 240.
Yeah, because the 240 became the 260, the 260 became the 280, the 280
Yeah.
became the 300.
And the 280 started gaining weight and became
Yeah.
a 2+2, all that crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Ray
pear-shaped.
Maduro, $5.
pear-shaped.
Okay, we did that one, The Shining, and now we've got Ronnie Paul. Google the image Mad Max Landau. Well, it was actually a Falcon. I know this car, Mad Max Landau. It was an XB. There we go. It's an XB Falcon. Yeah, there we go. That's what it is. It's a Falcon. Look at that. That is a Mad Max Falcon. Look at this. 1973. Oh, it's a Ford Landau, is it? Okie dokie. Is that the same? Yes, it is. It is. Okay. Got you. Yeah, Mad Max. Look at this. They're worth a lot of money now, these cars.
Yeah, but if I was at the
that's what they looked like.
if you find yourself in the apocalypse, I would definitely go with a Toyota. I think a Toyota
Yeah.
Mo has a good.
Yeah, good point there. Barrister fails de Etara, $10. Archie, I got the Rolex Sea Dweller 43 from the AD for retail in the US. I waited 3 months and I have no history of spending any dollars with this AD. Should I buy the AD a bottle of wine or something? Of course. Yes, I would. Sea Dweller 43. Look, they're not hugely, it's not a huge amount of, is there much money in that there? I don't think it's huge money, but there's a little bit. Birmingham Hard.
Yeah, but not everyone likes wine though. So I mean, I've talked to them. I mean, maybe they're a whiskey drinker or something like that.
It never hurts to give a present. Wine.
Yeah. No. But I'm saying like getting them like a bottle of whiskey that they like versus.
Look, is it that valuable?
wine.
How much over retail is a Sea Dweller 43?
Oh, I gotta look it up.
I don't think they're that much over retail, are they?
They are right. I don't think they get the premium that like a regular sub gets, but
no.
Yeah, they get a premium.
Whatever happened to the Cadillac Brougham? There was a great article. I don't know what went wrong, guys. I do not understand this shit. You Americans, you know what? No wonder this has all gone to shit when, you know, I'm in Australia. I didn't. These were luxury yachts for you guys.
So this is a little before my time though, but we had a president, Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
And outrageous oil prices. I don't know if that had anything to do with the popularity of these large engine vehicles going away in exchange for Japanese vehicles and more fuel efficient cars.
No, the Japanese vehicles just kept working. The Americans
that too.
The gas crisis did accelerate.
Yeah.
He's right. Yeah.
And then we also had like unions. I don't want to get like into a big political thing, but you know, I mean, there were a lot of American union jobs, so you know there were good paying jobs, but they just weren't able to compete with imported vehicles.
Are you a democratic socialist? Are we going to start screaming?
No, I'm not just.
No, you're right.
It's just as a matter of economics, right? Like for manufacturing here in the States, it was just far more expensive, and we didn't have tariffs on imported vehicles. Or from what I read, we didn't have like high tariffs on imported vehicles, so you were able to get a vehicle for cheaper that would run longer and was more fuel efficient. So, being the free market economy that we used to be.
Yeah, no, I completely understand there. I got to be honest with you. What's happened? Remember when you were a kid? Did you ever did you want, like when I was a kid, everyone wanted a 4-door Falcon or a Holden. So a Falcon was that's like a Taurus. Okay, that was kind of our benchmark. When you did well, you bought one of these. Did you Americans ever? It's all gone to SUVs now, isn't it? Everyone wants an SUV.
Well, for people with kids, I think then. Yeah, I have a full-size truck because it's like I got a wife and kids I got to haul around, so it's just you just need the extra space. I mean, when I was younger, though, a lot of kids actually liked the Honda, like Hondas, Acuras. I mean, they liked the street racing cars because they were cheap and they could do engine swaps on them. They weren't super difficult to work on. And you had some of the kids that liked the four-wheel drive stuff.
Do you want to get your Integra back again?
No.
You could pull your seats out if you wanted.
Yeah, just to make it just that much lighter.
John Gold, $2.
118 horsepower.
Drive a Nissan Cube if you got a 5170 for free. I like the Nissan Cube. I do. Actually, I had a Japanese girlfriend who had one. Actually, I don't know if she had a. They have many. They have many of those sort of things.
And Honda had their Element, kind of similar-ish, like boxy design.
I like the Prelude. I always wanted a Honda Prelude. You know that? I tell you what I wanted. I wanted a Honda Prelude. I honestly thought they were a good luxury. They were the art of automotive engineering.
That was shooting low. That's all right.
They were expensive in my country. You know that? They were...
The Preludes?
They were never that... They were expensive. They were not a cheap car. Were they cheap in America?
So they were more expensive than like a Honda Civic though. So it'd be like if you're from like a wealthier family, you buy your kid the Prelude instead of a Civic for their first vehicle.
I like
But it
this
was-
one here. That red one. That red shape there. That's the one I like.
But it was still cheaper than, say, a Mustang or something like that. Camaro.
Oh yeah. They're still smaller. They're much smaller engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
What,
This
he's
here's
like
that's the sort of shape I liked.
You like those headlights that
Yeah,
electric
the
headlights that pop up?
Yeah, they were so cool.
Until they
that
stop working, and then
the Celica Supra, I thought, was pretty cool.
I might actually buy one of these. What do you think? A Honda Prelude? No.
No. What you got is better. What you got is better.
Sorry.
Wouldn't it require some maintenance by now?
What you already have is
Yeah,
going to be
that's-
more reliable than that.
That's good a point there. Because I like to have a fantasy car, just have a car I can cherish and give it my love. What would you buy? Here we go. Pine Baron's got a good comment here. Look at this comment here. The Pine Baron, $10. Arch, what do you make of the recent high prices of 90s Honda NSX? Worth it? Man, I tell you what, the Honda NSX, that revolutionized Ferrari.
Sure, the
Because
no
what
sex
happened is-
really did it.
Because they were competing against the 348 Ferrari, and suddenly Ferrari had to make shit that worked. Honda,
They got a handle on their quality control.
oh man, Honda had some good stuff. They actually worked. They were a supercar that worked. Work?
Well, the
How
no
can
sex
a supercar work?
the no sex was a daily driver. You know, that was unheard of for a supercar to be a daily driver. Oh, Burbinghart, I got to say that Avatar, you look
Yeah.
like a young Bryan Cranston. Think about
Hey
it.
guys, just be a minute. My battery died.
Which Avatar?
You had an avatar up just now where you had sunglasses on.
Sorry guys, my battery died.
Your hair was a
Okay.
little bit different. You look like a young Bryan Cranston. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Who's this? Are we talking
Breaking
to?
Bad.
I love Bryan Cranston.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know
thinking
what.
I'm thinking
I don't know what
Bryan.
Avatar.
You had an avatar up just a little while ago, or am I just?
Sorry,
I don't know.
say that again.
I don't think
didn't-
so.
You didn't have an avatar up? Really?
Not on purpose.
Okay. If you're not just giving me the business, then maybe it
There
was
we
my.
go. There we go. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, before
Okay.
wait before he became a drug kingpin or afterwards?
Yeah, before when he was more like when he was
Oh.
Jerry Seinfeld's dentist, and even before that, a young Bryan Cranston. It was an avatar. It looked like it was you. It was an avatar. You had on sunglasses, and they were kind of like the. Okay, never mind.
Guys,
really
I got to
am.
talk to you. I want to wrap this car talk up there. I like to have a bit of car talk at the end. Do I think these NSXs are worth it? Let me tell you something. I know my mechanic is called Honda Care. Okay? Honda Care. You know why I go to Honda Care? Because they care about my Honda. I would love an NSX. I think they are probably one of the most beautiful supercars of our time. I think they're beautiful cars. The problem is they're over $150,000 for a nice one now. I actually
is
like.
that what they are new?
No, that's what they're secondhand. This is talking about the '90s ones. Okay.
The old
I'm talking about
I
the brand new
actually-
ones.
my
The brand new
favorite-
ones are 150, aren't they?
No, this is an Yeah, they've. I like the 90. When did they come out? They came out. When did they come out? 1990.
about 1990. Yeah. about
I like the
1990.
original. The original.
Actually, I'd
that's
get the
the
2000 because the 2000 had the non-flip headlights.
I like the flip. I love the flip headlights.
Oh, if you like
The
the
other
flip,
thing-
then okay.
I liked about them is you could get the Targa. There was the Targa version, and there was I think there was a Cabriolet, wasn't there?
I don't remember the Cabriolet, but I do remember
The Targa.
you could take the top
Maybe.
off of it.
They were just reliable cars. That they were just incredible. They completely shook up Ferrari.
Yeah.
And I was a Euro snob. Okay, I was a Euro snob at the time and didn't realize how amazing. You know, I tell you, I'll tell you what I want. Okay, you know what I want. If I could get one tomorrow, I would buy one. You know what I want?
Kenmore.
I want a Lexus LS
Kenmore.
400 1989. That's the original. Yeah, this is what I want. This is it. Those wheels as well. 1989 Lexus LS. There you go. That's the car that changed the world.
This
I
car.
would love one of these.
This car.
Because it was
that
because
car
it was
here.
because it was Japanese.
It worked. Look at that. They were incredible.
It's something that was a little more sporty in it.
A bit no, but these were incredible cars.
A late generation Celica Supra. How about that?
I've always been very conservative sort of dude, you know. I love these. These were so cool. I like those wheels on. I remember when they were out, I hated them. Okay, I thought, why would you buy one of these instead of a Mercedes? Then when Google,
You want to step out of it with a briefcase. I can tell.
One of the thing about
with your Louis
Mercedes
Vuitton.
is I learned about biodegradable wiring looms and what they really do.
They fall apart.
You know, and yeah. Guys, I got 4 minutes to go. We're going to wrap this baby up. I want to thank you for coming on. It's been great to have you jump on Birmingham at the end there.
Yeah.
Car talk. I like to have a bit of car talk on the end. Doc, any other cars that I've missed? I don't understand. I just want to say one thing before we go.
Yes, sir.
I remember Ford relaunched the Thunderbird.
That was. Yeah.
Why did that die? I thought that was fucking beautiful. I fucking loved them. What the fuck? I dreamed of having one of these.
It was one of those things that it was like, who's the audience? Because it didn't have a lot of power. It was a 2-seater.
Yeah.
Who's the audience? You know.
Yeah, but look at the front of that thing. It's gorgeous.
I mean, it was supposed to be a throwback to the 57.
They were expensive.
Right. It was intended to be a throwback to the 55, 56, 57.
Can you get one of these cheap?
Probably. Not terribly expensive. Because it wasn't really that successful.
No, they were a disaster.
I definitely think when Ford relaunched their Bronco, like those seem to be much more appreciated.
Yeah.
Than this.
But this looked amazing.
I mean, but have you ever seen one in person?
No.
So the interior is very tight. Like if you're your height, you're over 6 foot. Surprisingly tight for a 2-seater.
Okay.
And
what you're saying is they were awful.
Well, I'm saying it's hard to know who the audience was that they were going
their target demographic had a hard time getting in and out of them.
Some of them, and then like I said, it wasn't. I don't even know if they had a V8 in that car. I would think they must have, but all of them I've ever seen, I don't think they're powered like a V8. I don't know. I'd have to research.
I wanted one of these so badly.
And it just didn't have the proportions of the 55, 56, 57.
Watch Mamba, $5. Got new Bluesy 41 from AD. No purchase history. 2 weeks wait. What gift should I give the sales lady? She's a pretty Pakistani American in her early 20s. Okay, what you do is you need to go to and get her a Cartier perfume.
And chocolate.
I just give the perfume, wrap it nicely, give her a beautiful perfume, and say thank you so much.
And a handwritten letter.
Yeah.
With your fountain pen.
Guys, I'm going to wrap this
the
baby up. I want to thank you for coming on the long stream. We did a lot of good talk there.
Don't forget to thumb it up, fellas.
I still like a bit of car talk, boys. I still like a bit of car talk because...
Well, you know, you have to end it with ratings poison.
It's your show, Arch. You should talk about the things that you're interested in.
That's right. It's
how it goes.
It's a classic thing in terms of luxury for men. Luxury items, watches, cars.
What I'm trying to do, guys, is get a very how do I put this? I want to get something that I can love.
You thought about getting a
That's not
puppy?
always loved by the rest of the world.
You know
like
what?
Like an ugly
Yeah.
dog. Like an ugly
What if-
puppy.
What if you started talking yachts next time? You started talking yachts.
Yeah.
3-hour tour.
Okie dokie. SR Bell $2 AC. How big is Mark G's boyfriend? He's actually me and Mark aren't talking anymore. He doesn't want to talk to me. I have no idea. It's been ages since I miss him, but it's alliances we have there. The bear does so much for me. There's certain rules. It's just how the world.
And isn't the bear going to start coming on regularly?
Yeah, he. It's good. I like to have the bear on.
Yeah.
Good on.
Okay, guys. I will see you in the next one.
Don't forget
Guys-
to thumb up, fellas.
Yeah, let me know what the cheapest you can get one of these Thunderbirds for. I thought they were beautiful. I loved them, but they were dogs. Yeah, they were underpowered. You're right. I've actually read the reviews. You're right. They were underpowered. They were expensive, and they were pretty tight. I heard the same thing, Doc. Yeah, they were shit. Okay.
It's
And
just
put in.
they miss the audience. I'm sure some bean counters forced them to make it lesser than they intended.
SR Bell $2. Mark G has anger problems. I don't know. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow.